Get your tickets now at curling.ca.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the RA Center here in beautiful Ottawa, Ontario. My name is Kyle Jans. I'm pleased to be here with you this afternoon for our feature match. We're featuring here in the direct trials entry berth game at round Casey Scheidegger, Kelsey Rocque. Can't wait to get underway here. This is, again, as mentioned, part of the Canadian direct trials entry event. 5 women's teams, all highest ranked on the CTRS standings, that had not yet qualified for the Tim Hortons Canadian curling trials to be held this upcoming in Saskatoon this upcoming November. And these 5 teams will be competing for 3 spots to that event. They'll play a round robin, followed by some playoffs if required for those 3 spots. So we'll see about 60% of this field move on to there. The other 2 teams, though, their path to eventually and hopefully represent Canada at the Olympic Winter Games in Beijing in 2022 will not end there. For those 2 teams that do not make it through this event, they will get the opportunity to compete at the Home Hardware Curling Trials coming up this October in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. We're seeing Kelsey Rocque right now just deliver the final rock here of the last stone draw. Danielle Schmiemann, her third, put it just behind the button. 2 good draw to the buttons earlier from Casey Scheidegger's rink as well. And they're going to pound this one in. It's looking pretty good, though. Hoping for a piece of that button. And that is just touching a little bit of the white there. Great shot. We are going to have to wait for these calculations to come in here from the officials, as we do not know who has last stone yet.
Really good seat, sorry.
A few other events out here on the ice as well. The men are also competing in a similar format for the direct entry to the trials. We'll be sure to give you updates on a Battle of Saskatchewan, Colton Flash of Saskatoon up against Matt Dunstone of Regina. Also, we'll have Glenn Howard up against Jason Gunlickson. 2 games there that we'll be keeping an eye on. And then also on the women's side, we have a couple of other events as well. On the direct entry to the trials, Corinne Brown of Kamloops, British Columbia, up against Laura Walker. And then also, we have another event here, the direct entry pre-trials event, and that's a triple knockout format bonspiel that's occurring. And we have a seaside event happening right now. Ashley Howard from Saskatoon up against Sarah Wark from Abbotsford, BC. They're in the seaside, so win and they're in, but they got to continue. So each team has a long path towards that pre-trials berth. And it will begin with this game, and they're both in must-win situations. We'll keep you updated on that as well as we go through. I'm joined here by Emma Miskew as well. Emma, thanks a lot for joining us.
Yeah, great to be here. I'm really excited to watch some more great curling today.
More great curling and also some very meaningful curling, as we had mentioned earlier. Kelsey Rocque and Casey Scheidegger each getting a couple events into their season already. This is the 3rd event for both of them. Scheidegger made 2 semifinal appearances at 2 events out in Alberta, one in Leduc during the Alberta Curling Series, qualifying and then losing actually to Corinne Brown, who's also in this event, and then also taking place in the Saville Shootout, had a 3-1 round-robin record, lost the semifinal to South Korea's Yoongjung Kim. Then on the other side, this is also, as I mentioned, the 3rd event for Kelsey Rocque and her team, but it's actually her first game in this event here. They had received an early bye, so they're 0-0. And Casey Scheidegger 0-1 right now, looking for her first win after a loss to Laura Walker 9-4. Kelsey Rocque, also in the Saville Shootout, had a 4-0 round-robin record, qualified, but then lost that quarterfinal to Laura Walker, and then was also in the Sherwood Park Classic. 1-3 round robin record out there. We see here Team Rocque does indeed have the hammer, and they'll start out. So Kelsey Scheidegger and her team will start out. This is Christy Moore here. Alternate for Cheryl Bernard during her 2009 Canadian Curling Trials run. Made an appearance at the 2010 Olympics in Vancouver. Playing a couple games, I believe, or at least one with the team at that Olympic event. Earning silver medal there. And she'll begin with a center guard.
Putting a center guard up, they're trying to force Kelsey Rocque's team into playing a little bit more aggressive and not just giving them a blank. But as you can see, Kelsey Rocque's decided to draw to the wing, which is a sign that they are okay with the blank end usually.
Okay with the blank end, especially first game in. I know everyone has had practice ice, but definitely a bit of a different feel when you are in a game situation. So not a surprise here to be seeing her do this.
There's also a few more options if you go to the wings. Even a tight guard is okay there, but if you come around the center one and it's a tight guard, then you're just helping to clog up the middle for Scheidegger's team. So.
So this one looks to be a little bit light, adding in the corner there, so we'll have to see how that comes into play later on in this end.
Trying to come right around the guard that she just threw. Ideally, top 4, top 8 positioning is what they're looking for.
Jessie Hyen and Carrie-Anne McTaggart on the sweep there, tucking it away pretty nicely, getting that top 8 positioning.
You'll see they left it a little bit higher than top 4, and that's because it started to curl a little bit harder than they were expecting. So the deeper you bring it, the more it curls at the end, the more of that rock will be open for Kelsey Rocque's team to hit it.
Kelsey here calling for a split. This is lead Rochelle Brown. Rochelle, lots of experience at the game, playing earlier with Val Sweeting in her career. Chelsea Carey had lots of experience in competition. Her and Dana Ferguson, known as two of the more dynamic front-end players here. They get around nicely, as a matter of fact, to that one in the top 8 and split the rings.
Really nice shot. She got a good piece tucked there under the guard that she threw.
Really did, yeah.
Oh, it's like night and day. Yeah.
Jessie Hyen, Kelsey Scheidegger's sister. 2009 junior bronze medalist at the Canadian Juniors with her sister Kelsey. She was playing second on that team. Also competed at the 2011 Canadian Juniors, won a silver medal there, also playing second, but this time with Nadine Chiz or Nadine Scotland.
They determined that they were sitting shot rock, and so they're coming around trying to sit second shot around the guard.
And they'll sweep for a piece here, but that one does come up short. So this looks to give Kelsey an opportunity to eliminate the only Scheidegger stone in play.
Yeah, if they can hit this and stay, they would be sitting 2, and there should be pretty good separation between the two rocks, which is ideal when you have hammer and you're looking to score 2.
And this is Dana Ferguson with the call, or with the throw.
Yeah, 9-8. Great, now let's make that 9-6. Okay.
And just a little straight on them, and they rolled out. So Scheidegger's team now can chase after the yellow rock that's behind the guard. It's less risky on this shot now because if they do hit the guard, and remove it from the free guard zone, it doesn't just go back. It will stay off now.
Yeah, it didn't do much. Hey.
10-5.
Teams always analyzing what the pro miss will be, and in this case that would be one. But this one gets around, clips that yellow, and looks like it's going to roll and stick around in the back 12-foot.
Really nice shot. I think it sprung a little harder than they were expecting when it hit, but it's still really good. They're in the rings, and they have 2 guards up at the center line.
Yeah, I do.
Kelsey Rocque electing to come around that guard or those guards and I think beat Scheidegger's team into the
So
middle.
much curl. You were 10-8. No, your weight was money. Yeah.
I think we're close.
Easy.
Dana, of course, the lefty of the team.
Just gradual or late. These rough. My rough. These rough. Top 4. Got a curl. Just top 4. Hard curl. Top 4. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. Hard. Goldie. Hard. Hard.
Does indeed
5-2.
beat the Scheidegger team into the middle there. Really nicely placed behind those 2 staggered guards.
It's a great spot. It's high enough up that a freeze here still leaves Kelsey Rocque the entire 4 foot to be able to draw for a second point.
Nice, Dana.
This is Carrie-Ann McTaggart,
Slightly slower than Rocque.
competed
But not
at the 2013 Canadian Curling Trials in Winnipeg. She was the second for Renee Sonnenberg. Actually qualified through the pre-trials event, so she's familiar with the process. The Scheidegger team, of course, also all curled together at the 2017 trials that were hosted here in Ottawa.
It's just a little extra weight on that one. Tapping it up a little bit, rolling off isn't too bad because the rock is a little deeper now for the freeze, and it's not in such a good position anymore. So depending on where Kelsey Rocque's team rolls on this one, they might have a shot at it on the next.
I could finish real hard. Yeah.
They ideally want to try to roll this behind the guard and not leave it on the nose.
Oh,
This is Danielle Schmiemann
no. No.
throwing that one that seems to be running.
Okay, just wide. Take it wide.
Looked to be wide out from the hack there. Didn't get that movement in. This looks to be a good opportunity for Casey and her team.
Yeah, I think she was trying to see how much she could see of the yellow rocks, see if they could tap it or.
That's okay. Hey,
Shoot, sorry. That was a good way
I
to do
want
it.
a quarter. Okay. Just not much more.
Carrie-Ann McTaggart, a registered nurse, had written a blog post for curling.ca in the
For how, like, being
very opening stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, the impact that that's had so early on, and a big shout out and thank you to, of course, to all of our healthcare workers who have been working so diligently and hard over the past 18 plus months.
Yeah, it was not an easy time to be in healthcare. So everyone is very appreciative.
Oh no, she likes that way. Okay.
All right. good
Joanne
start.
as
You
well,
can
of
finish
course,
the
from your
rolling
team.
time.
Yes, and her
Same weight.
husband's
Okay.
also working in the hospital, so they
Yeah, I
they
just-
see everything in there, and
I was still
it
positive, but-
has not been an easy time for many. So we're hoping we're in somewhat coming out of it now.
That's probably ice for nose.
Always nice to feel the normalcy of a curling event too, and this one feels a lot more regular compared to what we experienced out in the Calgary bubble with many more restrictions in place. Of course, still always remaining vigilant as we go forward here into this upcoming very exciting curling season with an Olympic Games and gold medals at stake.
Good job.
Yes, absolutely.
Gotta watch the jam.
Better.
There were a lot of restrictions in Calgary, but we were still very grateful to get to play in that.
It really did not throw much either.
Better than no curling.
That's exactly it.
Playing, it looks like a just through the house tap, and I think she's probably going to try to get to as close to nose as possible on this to make Kelsey Rocque's shot a little more difficult.
I know, I was thinking, like, yeah, I'll give it a good set, and then like, ooh,
And you're like,
it's not coming back. Yeah, and like,
Casey Scheidegger, a teacher as well, another profession that had its challenges over the past year as well.
I feel like, unless it's like fresh, we could
Her team
yeah, we're like 11 or whatever. Yeah.
really gaining speed again now after some pregnancies and time away on the team, some shifting in and out of alternates. So now they're back to their original lineup for first time in about a year and a half or so, and really hoping to gain some momentum from this event, and whether they go directly to the trials or the pre-trials, hoping to use this, I'm sure, as a leaping stone to be able to get some reps in throughout this season.
Yeah, they're a great team, and it was just unfortunate that everything got canceled last year right as they were about to get back into it. But
11-4.
I think it took everybody by surprise what happened for all of last season.
That you got lost. Like, she can for sure come off.
11-4, just a few feet.
I think like,
We're a little higher than.
fighting
Yeah.
for that's probably good.
So we all got to Okotoks to play, and then half a game in, they're like, we're shut down. That was their only
Not
game
good.
last
Yeah.
year.
Couple ends and that's it. Oh my goodness. So Kelsey Rocque looks like, I think they indicated about a top 8, top 4 to be able to hide behind the guard there and sit 2.
Yeah, she wants to sit second shot, but she does not want to slip behind the tee line if she can avoid it. That would leave an out for Casey Scheidegger to come and freeze on it.
Kelsey, 2014 and 2015 Canadian and World Junior gold medalist. Real force to be reckoned with back in her junior days. A lot of experience with the University of Alberta Pandas as well, and that university program, which is wildly successful in the world of curling at that U Sports and university stage.
14-7. 14-7. Just here, fighting 4-foot. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sit.
Okay. 14-7.
Maybe a bit deeper than they hope, but still above tee.
Yeah, I think just a couple inches deeper than they were hoping, but it is, that's not an easy double if that's what they're looking at. It's pretty flat.
Very nice.
And the freeze, if you chap off at all or come up a bit short, then it could be a 3. So it's not bad.
Pretty good in retrospect.
Well, yeah. It's not nice. No. I think you either just play it safe and give them the deuce.
Yeah, or we freeze that. But then we risk giving up 3.
Yeah. Okay. You got a lot of this one. What do you like wanting to throw?
How'd that feel
Okay,
compared
what's
to
bigger?
drop?
Like, a 9. Hair more. Like, my draw they stuff the whole way.
Yes.
But,
So they said on Dana's it was
yeah.
maybe like 2 feet slower than
that's what they told me, and that's what
So
I
this
felt
looks
like.
to be the double attempt here, at least getting rid of 1, it looks like, and understanding that a deuce might very well be in play.
Yeah.
It's tough to make the double.
Oh, yeah. So she's not trying to play the double on
Just
the
the hit.
yellows.
Okay.
That it does look very flat. I feel like you'd have to hit it very thick with a lot of weight to roll to the yellow and be able to tap that all the way out of the 8-foot.
Here comes Casey Scheidegger with her last. Rolling it in.
Really, very nice shot.
Got a girl. Good throw. Oh, yeah. Just throw like a back line.
Back 12 kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Rochelle threw like hack in this spot, so it'll be close to that.
Yeah. There?
Okay. like it.
Scheidegger team pretty happy with that result here. Does leave Kelsey Rocque's team here with a about backline weight shot. Just tap that red back,
I don't
and
want to
they
get too
do have an
carried
option
away
for
here and
2
lose ours.
on the board.
Yeah, similar weight.
Yeah,
Just
if
to the hat.
it's a spot that they've seen, so as long as her weight is close, she should be very close to making
The thing
this.
is, like, we had to get out of the 12.
Yeah.
I just think it was risky, giving up a 3-banger in the first 8 is the nicest.
Yeah.
I knew we weren't jamming.
Yeah.
Here comes Kelsey Rocque with her final rock in the first end. Rochelle Brown on the sweep, trying to hold the line.
Hard. Whoa, clean, clean,
Clean is always a good sign.
That was a great sweep to hold that on that line.
Wonderful job.
First end, you never know if it's going to grab some fresh pebble and curl, so really good to throw it to be able to have a broom down the whole time.
Yeah.
2 for yellow, 2 for Kelsey Rocque. She'll be the first on the board here with a score of 2 in the first end over
You guys can
Casey
hold it there, like,
Scheidegger.
don't be too back or
Battle of
yeah.
Alberta here. Casey Scheidegger's team out of Lethbridge, Alberta. And then, of course, Kelsey Rocque's team curling out of the Saville Curling Center out in Edmonton.
Yeah, nice.
Very familiar with each other, obviously playing a couple of events out in Alberta earlier this year already. Teams that will surely meet again on the road to the future, leading up to Scotties and provincials as well. Surely.
We wanted 9.
But of course, everyone has their eye on a bigger prize this quadrennial with the Tim Hortons curling trials on the line here. And this being the first step already in mid-September.
Might have rolled a little lower and been shot.
Oh, we also kind of clipped Phil on the side there.
And then also qualifications ongoing for the mixed doubles trials as well. The Canadians Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Trials, which will be in Portage La Prairie over the new year. Be a wonderful time to be celebrating New Year's Eve out in Portage La Prairie.
Line's good.
Peter the Cruise.
Little light. Line's good. It's running nice.
Top 8.
Hard, Dana. Running nice.
Looks like they're trying to go top 4 here.
Yep, keep it going. Make it good. You got it. Go, go, go. Really good sweeping. It's going to be trending. 5-9.
Just a guard.
Seems to be a wise call to
No face.
keep the front a little more open here after scoring 2.
Sleep, Dana.
Don't want to.
Try to put the corner up.
No.
They're going to try to ideally get 2 back here and tie the game up, but if not, they want to make sure that they score at least 1.
We're high. Just past your room. Curl a bit.
No, that's good. Exactly where we need it.
I like tight.
I think close to the same with this rock. Yeah.
And Kelsey will play tight to the house here. Doesn't want it quite in. Hopefully utilize the 5-guard
Yeah, I came
rock
down.
rule.
Okay, that was more, I thought.
Scheidegger's guard that they threw is a little high, so I imagine they're going to throw another one anyways. On the same side, tight around it.
Easy, Dana.
We're halfway tight.
Line's okay. Danielle's rock, I think. Yep. Yep, go D. Hard to the center. Just bite the center. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really good, Rochelle.
Nice spot.
So we're seeing Casey here. Looks like calling a tick shot.
Yeah.
Or going for the back one. I'm not sure.
They can get the same result as throwing a tight guard by ticking and rolling to the tight guard position. So And also give another corner on the other side with the yellow if this is made properly. Oh, I think they're getting a little thinner than they wanted, but still a really nice shot.
That shot stone will sink into the wings. Poking out the other side here, so we'll see Kelsey Rocque have a go at this one.
Just peel it. Okay, 10.
10.
Dana and Kelsey discussing weight on this. Dana thinking this path here is going to be fresh, opting for a little more weight.
Whoa! Whoa! Clean. Yep. Roll it if you can. Good. Nice, Gina.
Good nose hit.
Great shot.
What'd you get, Kels?
10-2.
Yeah. 10-2, Rochelle.
Rochelle and Dana bring a lot of front end and a lot of good team experience to this young team that's back-ended by Kelsey and Danielle. Danielle, of course, part of that 2015 juniors run with Kelsey, and then also in the youth sports University of Alberta Pandas program. Just looking for that missing piece to the team and having
It looked like that to me, but what did
having
you
the
see?
stability of it to be able to have that front end there. Two people who have won the largest prize in Canada here at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts can go a long way in really cementing and being a foundation for a young and up-and-coming team.
Yeah, definitely.
That was the right kick.
That was not exactly what Scheidegger wanted on that one. By rolling closer to center, they've somewhat choked off their draw in on both sides. So if Kelsey Rocque makes some nice guards here, they're going to have to bail and make some space there to be able to get in.
Good. Good judge.
Whew, that really didn't carry like I thought it would.
And as you see the peel, I think they're trying to peel and catch the yellow rock that's in the side 12 foot. Just eliminate one yellow from the rings.
Jesse Hyen here with the throw. Got one, clips the other, and now they need to sweep this one out.
Yeah, and it really came down a lot more than I thought you'd be good and tight.
Really great shot. Unfortunate that it just hung around in the back 12, but it's further away from the button than it was before.
Okay. Like not quite as good as this side, I don't think, but close.
I'm going to try to put the guard back here.
Okay.
And this is Danielle Schmiemann. Folks might remember her from the Calgary bubble. She was there at the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship, filling in for your skipper, Emma. She was replacing Rachel Homan and partnering with John Morris at that event. They had a great run, getting all the way to the bronze medal game. I'm sure a lot of experience gained from playing with the Olympic gold medalist in John as well.
Definitely. He is very good at mixed doubles.
Good. Good judge.
Just run back now, trying to get the one out of the 4 foot.
Good judge. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I was
It's always
there,
tougher
like, I didn't
running.
have to sweep it to be tight,
The
but-
opposition's rocks into their rocks instead of your own.
Can
A little
be
more.
a little risky. Let's see how this goes.
All right, same thing.
Doesn't jam and gets the straight peel.
Looks like that ran pretty straight.
See if we can do it again. A shade less, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Not as rainy of a day here in Ottawa At least last I checked, I haven't been outside since
No,
this morning.
it's nice out today. It looks like there's less frost out there now, and it was really rainy for 2 days and like 100% humidity. Not easy for the ice makers.
Yeah, Chief Ice Technician John Wall definitely had his hands full over the past couple days here. Even last night in the evening game, called out to the ice that we were featuring to deal with some drips that were coming from the ceiling and some bumps in the ice.
Just a little wider, yeah.
That's a little bit tighter than they wanted. It is still a guard,
I'm glad it stopped.
but it makes the run back just that much easier.
I didn't quite remember.
Not that it's ever easy throwing a run back.
Christy Moore holding this line. Oh,
A really nice shot. The jam at the back in that situation isn't as big of a deal when there's no rock sitting in the 4 foot.
We can take negative here.
definitely opens things up. Nothing in the front of the house and above that tee line.
To hair, I think.
Very close to getting all 3 there.
I think it'll be
I think it'll run.
crazy out
Yeah.
there. It's got some good finish on this turn, but hey, I like it.
Kelsey's going out on a wider path than they threw for draw for hammer to go around their own yellow, because the angle on the guards with the other turn is difficult with that red guard being higher. And all the finish that's on this ice, it's hard to get through that hole. So we have to try to make a guess at the weight out here. It usually is a little bit different because it's a path that people haven't thrown during their practice.
Like if she's real good, are you running it to clear center? No, but I mean like if you run it this way and nut it with 10, open up the center and maybe
Kelsey Rocque throwing her first of this second end.
no, like for a 10.
The Canadian Curling Trials direct entry event.
Okay.
They're on this real, almost the whole way at this point.
They seem to be happy with the weight. Gets around that guard.
Nice sweep. They swept that the whole way to get a little bit of the 8 foot. Really well managed.
Good sweeping.
Stellar effort from Dana Ferguson and Rochelle Brown.
Quite a bit heavier out there. Shoot.
Little margin for error in getting around that corner guard.
That was like a lot.
Yeah, it was.
That's good though.
Pardon?
We would be shot.
Yeah, we would. And if we hit it right, you might even do that.
Yeah.
So they're originally calling just draw around their corner guard, but now they're talking about maybe trying to
Oh, but this
run their tight red into the yellow that Kelsey Rocque just threw, or potentially just tapping that rock up.
To get in there. I know, she's probably either draw this way or tap it.
whatever you're seeing. Okay. Okay.
Opting for the straight tap back by the looks of it. If they hit that on the nose, it should leave pretty nice cover for that rock that would hopefully be on the top 4 biting the button.
Yes, definitely.
You like the top? I think I like the top. Yeah.
2 Scotties Tournament of Hearts appearances for Kelsey Scheidegger. In 2019, she was team wildcard, finished with a 7-4 record out in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Defeated Carrie Anerson in that wildcard game to earn that spot. Then in 2018, out in Penticton, was Team Alberta. Had a 7-4 record
One of their players must be.
both years.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
See?
interesting.
I know. I can't read it.
Here she is with the first of this end. Calling hard. Needing to hit it on the nose.
Great shot.
Wonderful shot from Kelsey Scheidegger, touching that top button.
Really nice shot and well managed. There's a lot of, on taps like that, there's a lot of communication that has to be done properly between the front end to each other to figure out what the weight is, relaying that to the third in the house for line calling, and that was just all very, very well done.
Like this onto this?
Like that's like a few feet heavier than that, it doesn't curl as much, or a little light, it might over curl.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm good with either. Yeah, whatever you like.
Great weight.
Do you guys like this one?
14-1.
Okay. I don't hate it. Like, I
Or
don't.
do you want to go like back onto the yellow, or do you want to try and
No, I'm thinking onto the yellow. Onto the yellow. Yeah. Like just inside
Maybe though back 12, but you didn't react.
Looks like they're going to try to play a run back on the yellow rock. If it's made, then it's great. The only downside is
like there's, I can't really.
if it's not made, it does make Casey's draw for two just a little bit easier.
Like just nose.
Make this, I think, our draw for 2.
If you run the red one back, it is a little risky, but if you just miss and your yellow rock is in front, it makes it really hard to draw for two, or at least it's not the same line.
Yeah, it certainly opens up that path.
We're all in the good stuff here.
The Scheidegger team definitely realizes that. So let's see what Kelsey Rocque can do here on her last in the second end.
No. 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 Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
On off is usually close.
Wow, great shot.
Really nice.
Kelsey Rocque double tap up. Now sitting 2 in the house. Really takes away an end that was looking very nice for Kelsey Scheidegger and her team.
Always yelling the
Yeah,
opposite.
right.
Good job.
Thanks. My hair's already falling out. I forgot my scrunchie.
I had to triple wrap it to stay
I
in.
had 2 yesterday, but
Hair problems for girls, something men don't have to deal with.
That's true. They just put on a hat and help out, and they're good to go.
good for it.
It wasn't really good end. She made a good
She made
shot.
a good shot.
My guard is maybe a titch.
Kelsey and Danielle there discussing whether to double wrap or triple wrap their hair in the ponytail and the scrunchie. All right, let's see what Kelsey Scheidegger can do here.
Clean.
Needing it to curl. Christy Moore carving it in, gets the clean call.
Really nice shot there.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, one. One for red.
Was looking like a potential 2 on the board, but Kelsey Scheidegger will settle for 1 here in the second end. Trails Kelsey Rocque 2-1. Let's take you around the sheets here for a moment. In the other women's direct entry trials game, Corinne Brown scoring a 3-ender in the second end, now has a 3-2 lead over Laura Walker. And then in the direct entry men's event, we have 2 men's games going on right now. Colton Flash leading Matt Dunstone 1-0. And then of the same score, Glenn Howard leading Jason Gunlickson 1-0. And then in a must-win game in the pre-trials direct entry, Ashley Howard of Saskatoon has a 3-2 lead over Sarah Wark of Abbotsford, BC right now. Winner moves on in the C event. Loser will be out.
3 this end, sorry. Okay.
Just up there, you came up short too.
But
Lots of more curling coming up here on Curling Canada's YouTube page.
was it your 3?
You can always be sure to check out all the latest scores, rosters, updates of the event at curling.ca/scoreboard.
Really tight, I think. 3.
Don't want to, Jeff.
4 p.m. we have the women's pre-trials
We're not in.
direct entry A final.
I'm
So
fairly
that's a big
confident
game,
we're
and it's
not
going to be
in.
between Carrie Galusha
fairly
representing
confident,
Yellowknife
not-
Northwest Territories and Team Jesse Hunkin, North Battleford, Saskatchewan, the Robin Silvernagel team. Those 2 teams playing for a very important spot. Winner will advance to the qualifiers and have not one, but 2 chances at qualifying for the Home Hardware Curling Pre-Trials. So be sure to tune into that. So we see a center guard from Kelsey Scheidegger and her team. Pretty tight to the house.
Yeah, that's a well-placed guard. Leaves a lot of space if they decide to put up a second guard. There'll be good separation. But they are not.
11. Hey, Chris.
Christy Moore aiming to throw this one just through. Tap that yellow one just out. Looking for ideally for a roll into the middle.
Yes.
Solid board. Clean.
Connects, but maybe a little overthrown. Doesn't quite hit as much of it as she would have liked.
Yeah. Really close. I think they knew they were staying, so they just wanted to keep a broom on it, avoid any picks.
Curls more that way than this way. I hear oh no, I never stopped it. Sorry. It looked a little big to me, but it's probably like a 10-5.
When they're saying numbers like that, like 10-5, they're talking the time between both hog lines, which can just tell you how much weight the hit is. So she called for an 11, and she thought it might be a 10-5, and that's why it rolled so far. It's getting a little more curl on that than they wanted, so Scheidegger's team will come around the guard, try to put a good one to top 4 and put some pressure on.
Easy. Top 4. This clean.
Top 4?
Yeah, top 8, top 4. Room. Top 4. Room. Close. Top 4. Yep. Finally.
Calling for the sweep now right at the hog line.
Hard.
Curling in,
Hard.
looking for top 4.
Go.
They'll finish it off in the top 8.
That's the 3rd time. Yeah. That's the 3rd time.
I think they're saying here that Rocque might just be slower than the rest of the rocks, and when she said it's the 3rd time, it's the 3rd end in a row that it's really died on them.
So we're gonna
I
get
got
rid
a
of it.
good time. It just seems to like finish really hard and the weight just comes right off.
Yeah.
So we can look for that rock likely to be going to Christy Moore, perhaps, the lead.
Yeah, sometimes some teams have the second throw it, but it depends what their team usually does. There's an option to trade with one of Christy Moore's rocks. Another option is that she continues to throw it, but they know that it's a little bit slow, and they just manage it the best way they can.
Yeah. 3. Okay, well then 3. 3. 2.5.
Scheidegger team looking for about a guard halfway up in the free guard zone.
Hard. Gotta go.
Really needing to curl this one over.
Go.
Yeah, just hung out a little bit wide on them. That's a couple feet farther. It would have finished more, and at least the rock wouldn't be wide open. But the chase is there now. They do still have a guard at least. So if they get another opportunity, they can try to come around it again. So she's trying to roll this in front of the other reds.
Yeah. Good throw. 11. Just bored.
This is Carrie-Ann McTaggart.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Yes.
Looking for about a board weight hit here.
Hard.
Watch the roll, Jess. Go with
Getting a bit of a roll there.
Really close. I think they thought they lost that for a second, and then it didn't come up as much as they were expecting at the end. So didn't roll as far as they wanted, but still in a really good spot.
Hair firm or? Sweet.
Had mentioned Danielle Schmiemann curling with John Morris at the 2021 mixed doubles. Also had 2 other mixed doubles appearances with her partner on and off the ice, and Jason Ginter, who curls with Tyler Tardy's team and will be at the Home Hardware Curling Pre-Trials,
We liking this
both in
racing
2017 and 2019.
though? I am kind of liking the outturn.
Just checking to see if that one's still in. It's always hard to tell from here.
I think it's in. Either that or this. If I'm gonna leave her aside, I want to leave her this side though. Okay, Jess, what do you think?
So they think it's in, but opting to ignore it at this point in time.
15 and a half,
Yeah, as long as they sit 2 here, anywhere
15?
somewhat under that guard, they're in a pretty good spot. So outdrawing the almost biter is the goal. If she can get a good top 4 rock here, it's a good opportunity to put on that pressure into Kelsey Rocque's team and make their shots a little more difficult.
Line's good. Room. Make it good. Yep. Make it good. Line's good. Hard. Got a foot of room. Hard. Less
Hard on the sweep here. They're going to get around the center guard.
Whoa, not too far. Not too far. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Finished really nice.
Beautifully.
Really nice shot, well managed.
Nice shot. Thanks. What was that time?
If it was deeper than that, again, it would have probably curled a little bit more at the end and been a bit open. But also with the guard being a high 3 guard position, if it was on the tee line, it wouldn't be that difficult to throw a tap on it. Whereas where it is right now, it's really hard to tap.
Attempting the rung back. Noses it, though, which is the danger.
That never feels good. You're so close to making the shot, and you threw it really well, and really nothing changed.
That same way though.
Oh yeah.
I've been there. It's
Frustrating, to
yeah,
be
the
sure.
stuff on the run back where you can spill either way is
So maybe I'm thinking 1475 to tee here. Couple
always
feet and a half.
Literally just a little,
Annoying.
little more curl, a little less curl.
yeah. Got caught in between. So you can kind of take it forward knowing that you threw it well and move on.
Well, that's always the important thing, too, especially curling at this level, I'm sure, is
Like a 1475.
not to be down on yourself and being able to find the good and maybe what you're throwing, and focusing on the positivity can really go a long way with it being such a mental game, too.
Exactly. So I didn't see what they tapped, but I assume that they're trying to come just around their rock that is in the top 8 foot.
Hey, Golden! You got room! Top 4, line's good! Line's really good! Okay, get
Wanting
in,
this
full
one in the
12.
top 4,
Full 12, make it bite!
full
Make
12
it
rather.
bite. Hard! Where's gonna go, Chris? Go, go, go! Come on, go, go, go!
They'll drag
Let's
this
go,
for
go,
all
go,
it's
go.
worth.
Okay, good sweep, guys.
Good. Good sweep.
That's all right.
Heavier out there.
Yeah, that was a 15-8. Oh, but no, you wouldn't have thrown that.
I feel like I threw a little more than that.
Yeah, just comes down.
Yeah.
So Scheidegger
Further out there.
wanting that one to be a little bit more, but did not
Still
happen.
need a little
Maybe a
more
little deceived by the ice or the rock.
Really nice left
This
all the way
gives
in.
Kelsey Rocque an opportunity to draw around that pile, really suck one into the 4-foot here behind some pretty good cover.
So they're thinking that this line here, just because it's been hit a few times, will be a little better than the last draw that she threw when it was in a similar spot, but it was the last end coming home. So they're thinking it's going to be a little better than that, and they swept that one the whole way to top 8, as we remember.
It's nice. It was nice. It was very nice.
Kelsey Rocque in her first action here at the direct entry trials event for the women. Sweeping it in.
Try to get it. I don't know if you have to pick it.
Gets about
Like, you got
pretty
half
good
of
coverage there. Maybe see about half a rock, maybe a little less.
Yeah, it's a really tight guard, though, so it's not an easy chase. You have to
I've been throwing.
call to get by, but hit enough of it that you can hit
But
it
the jam's pretty
outside the
skinny.
12-foot.
Then that jam.
Yeah. If I hit what I can see, I think I'm okay.
Oh yeah, but I don't know if I like the bat just through. Do you like a board or?
They're being mindful of
What
the
do you want to throw?
I like board.
Okay.
jam there. Board weight has been communicated, so that's what they're looking for here. That'll allow it an opportunity to really finish around that guard,
Board weight.
which will be needed for sure.
Oh. A little less than what I thought.
They really just have to push it to not be shot rock anymore. That red rock is not
Hey, what do you like?
exposed, so that would create the force as long as this rock is out of the 8-foot or just not shot.
Yeah. I think I still like this.
Both.
Board weight still, or should I just throw hack? I think board. This is
Just easy board. That like 11-6.
Very specific.
Very, yes.
On a shot like this, you have to be very specific.
A little room for error as
Please.
Kelsey Scheidegger throws her last.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yes. Board. Whoa. 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 Jesse. Yes. Yes. Straight. Curl.
Gets by.
A really nice shot.
Atta girl.
Wonderful shot from Kelsey Scheidegger.
With all the on-off sweeping, you knew it was going to be close. I think playing that board weight was a good call, because any less you don't hit a big enough piece, it might not hit it
Might
far
as well
enough.
take this path, I think.
And sticking around
Do
there
you guys
didn't
know it?
really
Like,
add
it's
anything
like-
extra than if you just
Okay, or
roll
do you
out.
want that?
so. Like, I think you give us similar.
Looks like they nailed that 11.6
Yeah.
weight.
I'll have to time that next time.
Full 8-foot.
So Kelsey Rocque does have a draw here to the open side of the house for an opportunity to score 1 and take a 3-1 lead.
Line's good. I thought more too. Easy, Rochelle. Line's good. Easy, Rochelle. Line's good.
Calling good line.
Good pup. Line's good. Good pup.
Saying they're in the good
15-2.
path, so it should run nice. No unexpected dying or any fresh pebbles. Well managed.
Great shot from Kelsey
Good
Rocque at the
sweeping.
Saville Community
Yeah.
Sports Center in Edmonton. Takes a 3-1 lead over Kelsey
Sorry, I
Scheidegger
felt like I gave that way more.
after the third
Okay, I
end.
thought so too.
Fourth end
Yeah.
underway soon,
It
but
was, I just thought it was very similar to what I threw here. and I
gotta
was
say
like,
that
"Ugh,
was
too
still
much."
very, very impressive. Great team shot from Scheidegger and her team to really force this end here, get Hammer back, and now have an option to do something with a little bit less rock this upcoming end.
Absolutely.
No, I was just like, oh god, that's too heavy. And I think you thought so too, and I was like, oh god.
And I'm like, it's good. I guess not as
Good
fast
call.
I can hear it.
Plenty of curling
Good end, guys.
to come up here at Ottawa.
I feel like going that way in the house it carries a little bit better here.
You can find
Like even stick
the broadcast schedule at curling.ca/broadcast.
Top 4 and then tight.
We'll also be having our
Straighter.
daily draw updates. You can find that on Curling Canada's Facebook page.
first or second.
Twitter, both at Curling Canada. Follow us on Instagram as well. And that's at Curling Canada. Not only for this event, but we'll keep you up to date on all the upcoming events. There's lots of excitement in the world of curling coming up here as teams are vying for an opportunity to wear the maple leaf on the grandest stage of sport, the Olympic Winter Games in Beijing.
This is a good path. Yeah.
Not on the ice at this time, but just to kind of give you an overview, we have the pre-trials direct entry event. Corey Chambers of Winnipeg and Vincent Roberge in a great spot. They're playing at 4 p.m. today in the A-side final. Winner will have 2 opportunities to crack one of those final spots at the Home Hardware Curling pre-trials. That won't be our feature game at 4 p.m., but we'll be sure to give you updates on the broadcast throughout. That game, of course, we'll be featuring will be Carrie Galusha, the Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories, who's had an exceptional start to the season. She'll be taking on Jessie Humpkin, who has had a run of stellar games here. Of course, that's Robin Silvernagel's team. You'll know from a few editions of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, dating back to 2019 when it was in her home province of Moose Jaw. Should be a great game.
Nice corner guard there.
Tight.
They're trying to put this guard just tight in front of the top 8 rock.
So I'll stay down. Close. Tight. Hey, got some room. That's your room. Danielle's rock. You got to cross. Yep, Danielle. Yep, you got to go. Really got to go.
After this game, Kelsey Rocque and her
Yep,
team
keep going. Keep going.
be back
Keep
on the
going.
ice later
Keep going.
against Laura
Good spot.
Walker,
Nice, Rochelle.
competing on the sheet next to them right
I was
now.
just thinking that too. I was like, this is weird. Yeah.
Currently leading 5-3 over Corinne Brown. Brown had scored a 3-under in the second, and Laura Walker
like, this is
responds
too neat.
in the third with a score of 3 of her own. So they regain that 2-point lead.
Looks like they're playing that same tick line that they did 2 ends ago, trying to tick the yellow rock over and roll potentially in the rings, and if not, for another guard. Both great options.
Yep. All the way. Nice shot. Atta girl.
Really nice
Let's go,
shot.
Chris. Nice sweep, Jess.
Kelsey Rocque once again calling for that guard on the center line stone.
And they probably want this like a little bit higher just to make the run back more difficult.
Okay, a little light. Yep.
Line's nice.
Right
easy.
now, with them being shot to,
2.5.
Scheidegger's team is going to have to remove both of those rocks from play to make their red rock in the top 12 be a counter.
Kristen,
Okay. Let it sit.
we're not
Rochelle,
quite
can
in.
you go
Not
a bit?
quite in. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Trying to
good.
get some final carve out of that.
5-9.
Yeah, it seemed to run straight on them.
Yeah, I
The
guess
depth
we've
is a
grown
little
free now.
deeper than they wanted, but it's not guarding much of the rock, so it must have just either caught a straight path or maybe that rock is a bit straighter, because they didn't seem to think that they needed to finish it right until the last second.
Yep.
Going for the chase here. I just want to make sure they stick around.
Go big.
Anywhere in the house will be fine. Calling for the sweep here. It seems to be cutting. Needing to sweep it. Just clips the top one.
Okay.
Oh, it almost caught into the other yellow on the side 12-foot, but it just wicked it and went through. Had they hit a tiny bit more of it, they might have got even push that out a little bit and be sitting 2 and 3.
Similar.
Hey, line's nice.
Now, having just thrown on this path, we'll see how Team Rocque reacts.
Golden. Line's really good.
Looks to be a little less weight.
That's fine. Rochelle, if anything.
We're just about
Got
in.
across. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Close to the same.
Yep.
Nice,
Whoa.
Dana.
Good, Dana.
That line was right in line with what they wanted.
6-1.
What was that long? 61?
Yeah. Can we roll on? Can we go the other way? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Jess, right up. Stays right here.
Looking just to make the run back here and keep their shooter around.
Whoa.
It's Jesse High in here.
No.
Didn't quite come up there.
Super straight there.
I'm seeing a lot of straight
Super
spots
straight
on
there.
those hits.
Backs up a little.
But she backed it up, though.
Yeah.
I think if she threw
We're
it,
still 1-2.
okay?
Scheidegger's
Probably
team
here.
taking note of that as well in that straight spot.
Yeah, a lot of these arena surfaces are very release sensitive as well. So I think they were just talking. They thought maybe she was straight with that on release, and then it doesn't do anything. But if you throw it a little softer, then it might. It might curl up more.
Hey, line's nice. Okay. Well, let it sit
Just
then.
looking for same positioning as the last one.
Rochelle, if anything. Yep, you gotta go across center. Yep. Good.
Very nice.
We're not second.
3 stones in a row from Team Rocque, all placed very similarly to each other here.
Yeah, they definitely have a handle on what the lines are doing for those guards.
Whoa! Whoa!
Really nice shot.
There it is, gets the double peel.
Good.
Clipping that one in the top 12-foot or 8-foot. And that really opens up the house now.
It does.
Or we go like here.
They have a couple choices now. They know their shot
They're going to go around
on the 12-foot.
Sure.
They can see
It's
some
gonna
of
be
this
tough to
red rock,
stick it
so they have a choice on whether they want to hit that rock. It's not easy to stay, like she signaled.
Do you like
What do you
drawing
like?
into the guard, or do you
They
like
could just
drawing
draw
into
into
the
forfeit like she originally signaled. They could come around the guard first. So there are a few decisions to be talked about, but it's whatever they know
I
best
think
to make
we're
the shot.
drawing.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure middle or like this is
Like
ideal.
this is
but
ideal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
Try
going
and even
with
like
it is
here.
ideal.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
So trying to go even with that red rock, just tuck a piece behind the guard.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to
Even,
draw.
of course,
Probably
prevents
even
any
with it, it's
opportunity
that.
for Scheidegger's
is
team
like
to
top
run
eight
that
kind of thing.
red one back into it, perhaps.
This path. What do we think?
Yeah, I think they don't really want it
Yeah,
any
they've thrown it a
deeper
couple
because
times,
it
like
leaves a
Chrissy's
freeze
been guarded
opportunity.
this way the whole time, so.
As long as they're shot rock,
Okay, you
even a
just
little
want, like, a
higher
couple
than it
feet
is
more or no?
good
Okay.
still.
Yeah, top 8 depth is pretty good. higher is probably better.
Danielle Schmiemann.
They
Throwing
haven't
her
thrown a
last.
lot to
Hey,
this
line's good.
wing
Very good.
this game. They might have been able to read a
Line's
little
good,
bit off
Vikings.
of Christine Moore's
Run it.
guards there,
Run it
but this will be
nice.
their first draw to the wing
Hey, it looks like you're okay. It looks like you're
in
okay.
this spot.
Okay, 5-1.
That one doesn't seem to curl up as much as what they wanted. Ideally, they were hoping to get it tucked in a little bit more into that top 12.
Hey,
Yeah, there's an opportunity here to maybe tap that back a little
back
bit
line.
and get a roll under behind cover guard. I think when they were saying that they wanted it to be even, it was also so the roll, their other rock would maybe be in the way.
whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Whoa, curl.
Needing this one
Yep.
to curl. Christy Moore on the broom.
Hard. Hard curl. Yep, 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 yep.
Well,
And again, we're seeing that spot there. It looks to be pretty straight.
yeah, hanging's on for a bite, which could come into play. This next rock will have to be placed very well.
Holy.
Sorry, I thought that would curl a lot more.
Otherwise, yeah, that is looking like one lonely yellow rock
On a
there.
follower.
This way we never
give up 3 that way.
3, but I'm okay with the draw too. We have to get it more buried than mine was, but
Yeah. Do you guys like this? Tana, not
yeah, I'm
sure.
good with
Yeah.
either.
They're just
Whatever you like.
Potentially
I think
wanting
he
to
knows
nose
that.
this back
Just
one,
base. Yeah, I like it.
just to avoid that risk of giving up
Easy.
a 3, even though they are shot rock. If their rock is not placed the way that they want to, the 3 is still in play, leaving those 2 red ones.
I think we knows this.
They don't have a lot of room to roll to stay for shots. They do have to hit this pretty much right on the nose.
Kelsey Rocque seeking a nose hit here.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. No, off. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Hard for
Holy.
piece. Hard, hard, hard.
Oh, wow. It looked like that really took off on them.
Good. Weight was good. 10.5.
They weren't panicked
Just
out
went
of their hand
sideways,
for a
yeah.
piece right
A
away. They
lot.
just said it
I
really
wasn't
curled.
expecting that. She threw it pretty good too.
Bit of a surprising outcome
that
here, and
sideways.
now
Yeah, you threw that.
Easy board there. I like it.
real opportunity for Scheidegger and her team to turn the tables here.
Yeah, I think they'd be pretty happy with a nose hit, but anywhere sticking around would work really well for
Just
them.
nice board. Like, Chris, that one of yours didn't move. Am I thinking of that? Right. And it didn't move a ton. It was pretty straight, right? Yeah. Okay.
I saw this spot in other games go pretty straight to the wing. I think that in turn is curling, and then this out turn to the wing on the same spot is going fairly straight. So we'll see what kind of weight they throw at this one and what it's going to do.
Clean. Yep. Yes. Yes.
Needing to hold this one now.
Hard. Hard. Go. Hard. Right to it. Hard.
Needing nose.
Hard.
And wanting to avoid the jam.
Okay, good sweep, guys.
Just so.
Just quiet.
Really nice sweep on that. Like she just said, it was just a little
It's a
bit
bit
light,
down.
so it curls a bit more than
11-9.
they thought.
Yeah. I like that.
Good job by Carrie-Anne McTaggart to watch that line, needing to be mindful of that one in the back house there to avoid that jam.
Yeah, she hit that early, and it was swept the whole way to just
I think
miss
same
that
thing, just
back
more
line.
ice. Yeah.
I came off a bit, so
Okay.
same kick.
Okay. Yeah, just keep it broomed down unless we're rolling out high side, I think.
So now Kelsey Rocque getting another chance at this one in the back 12. More weight thrown on this.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's close. Curl a
Looking
hair.
close.
Good. Yeah,
Hits that for shot rock.
Yeah, good sweep.
Potentially shot rock, actually.
Yeah,
It's hard
I
to
think
tell.
they're checking.
Good.
Uh,
That one ran better. So
Yeah, it
like,
did
a little
run
more weight,
better.
but it ran
It
way
ran
better.
more normal. Yeah.
Sure. First one must have just hit it.
Nah, it's hit it. It's too close.
I think I like the same turn, Care. Okay, just throw that nice 11.
so they're playing the hit.
I think they were saying it was close, so you don't want to draw for one and lose the measure. You may as well try to hit and stay.
It's really close, but I think it's too close to leave it. So we're gonna hit this one.
Not leaving
Just
this
that
one
same
up to the
weight.
curling gods.
No.
Casey
I like the
Scheidegger
same
will
weight I
elect to
just
hit
threw,
here.
so
The
just
rings
easy
are
board, like
painted,
pack.
so
That's probably just
sometimes
pack weight.
there could be a tiny
Okay,
little
pack weight.
discrepancy
Stay nice,
between the
it's
two
fine.
sides. You never want to lose a measure on that.
Just clean. 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 Just clean. Yep. Forward. Yep. Forward. Clean. Clean.
Clean is always a good sign.
Just
Great
have a look at that
shots.
one.
Gets that nose hit. Scores 2. So Casey Scheidegger of Lethbridge, Alberta will tie this game up 3-3. One sheet over to the right of us, we have a bit of a wild one. It's also in the direct trials entry event. 5-5 now between Laura Walker and Corinne Brown. After exchanging threes, Corinne Brown scores 2 to tie up that game. The direct entry trials for the men's, Matt Dunstone soaring off to a lead here. Scored a 4-ender in the third, steal of 2 in the second. Now leads Colton Flash 6-1. And then Glenn Howard, Jason Gunlickson also dueling it out. Howard leading that one 3-2 at the moment after scoring 2 in the fourth end. As for the pre-trials direct entry event on the women's side, we've got a C event game going on right now. Last chance, must-win situation for both Ashley Howard as well as Sarah Wark. That game's tied up at 4 apiece. Back to our game here. 5 teams competing in the direct entry trials women's event. 3 of them will qualify after a round robin of 4 games. Variety of playoff situations can all occur depending on how teams finish in the standings. Situations aplenty, so we'll be sure to update you as we get closer and those standings start to shape out.
Straight, Care.
Very positive though, because even there are situations out there where
Let it die.
a team that goes 1-3 could still have an opportunity to be playing off for
that's a
a
3.
trial spot. That's just given the nature of this event
Okay.
format here with 5
Better
teams
than
in a 4-team round robin. Anything
Okay,
can
good.
happen. You can have a team going anywhere from undefeated.
They've had hammer in all of the odd ends, and they maybe would be trying to flip the scoreboard around here.
Big board. Whoa. Little big. Okay, whoa. 10-5. Whoa. There it goes. I think it's close.
Easy. We're not hitting very
It's
much.
not that bad.
That one will curl up just enough here.
it was
Gets
good.
the clip.
11-2.
Will roll.
Really
Will it
nice.
stick
Good.
around? Yeah, that's going to stick around in the back
Guess I should
12.
have stayed with it.
Yeah, that's a nice hit and
It's nice
stay.
if I get that feedback from from our skipper.
11-2. Yeah, that's fine.
That weight was good. It looked big out of her hand, but
Right on me. Right on me.
yeah.
It's like they're just going to come around now.
It's Rochelle Brown
Mine's
making the
good.
draw.
Ideally, they want top 4, top 8.
Always Dana. Well then. The weight was good, Chris.
Looks like the weight is close.
Yeah. Hey Dana, yep, right back.
She says right back. You don't want to leave it just behind the T line. As our coach, Earl Morris, always said, room for 2. So if you don't want it to stop so that the next rock frozen on it covers the pin, you want it to go far enough back that if your rock gets frozen onto, that there still is room for you to freeze back.
That looks good. Kind of want to go a bit. Back forward, T-line. T. Weight's close.
Earl, of course, well acclaimed
Oh,
in this
there,
area
right
here.
Tiny bump. Hey, just to it. Hey, just to it. No bump. No bump on this line.
Looking
Right
for
to it, Chris. You gotta be
direct
here.
freeze here.
Right
Right to it, they're calling.
Go, 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 go. Okay, go. Good judge. My bad.
Comes up a little short, but is shot stoned.
It's a really nice draw in there.
You can tap it a hair.
It's not frozen. Like I think they were trying to go frozen, but that's a really good spot. Bumping off is not as good of results. If it's a little heavy, that's not the pro side, whereas this is still creating a really challenging situation for Kelsey Rocque's team to remove that from play.
Whoa, oh then. No. 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 Okay, whoa, Rochelle,
Rochelle Brown
whoa,
going to
whoa.
try to carve this one over.
3-7.
But once again, seems to be hitting maybe a bit of a straight spot.
Yeah. Sometimes when rocks are swept right before, it can make it look a little bit more weight than it would have been in another spot on the sheet. So maybe it's just getting a little bit faster there with all the play to the middle.
Scheidegger second, Jesse Hyen here.
So they want to just freeze right on their red rock.
Trying to get it locked onto theirs.
Well
Pretty good
managed.
outcome.
They're saying that line was hanging a little bit, so they had to wait longer because if that's a couple feet more weight, it's probably chapping off and
can try
giving
it.
Kelsey Rocque the
It's
potential
like
of doubling
nose.
them.
Nope.
Saying it's a straight spot.
Kelsey not having much chance, but choice rather, but to open things up here now.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hoping to run this back.
That's a really great shot.
Really good, Dana.
You know that rock, the red rock is still touching the button, but it is wide open. And
sliver
second
on this
shot
side.
is a
This
yellow
side,
rock
yep.
behind cover. So that's
All
as,
things
Just
considered,
untap
that's
that.
I think that's as good as it could
Okay.
get.
I'd give that shot a 4.
Back line. So,
Scheidegger here not seeing any use for that yellow rock really to be in play here, so they're going to play it through that port for a hit.
whoa. Where?
Yeah, the guard is in front of
Where?
it, so they have to play lighter weight.
Okay, whoa. Close, yep. Hard. Hard. Right up, hard.
Needing to get by.
Whoa.
That's an
That works.
interesting turn of events there.
That's the benefit of playing that finesse weight, is that if you do hit the guard,
Easy.
there are options.
Carrie McTaggart saying that was a artistic shot, took the scenic route into the house.
Yep. Whoa. Clean.
It's like just communicating what the ice map is doing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Michelle. Just on the nose. That's good. 9-3.
Nose hit.
Sitting shot rock.
Forward.
They're just looking to nose this one right back. Stace sitting shot 2. They don't want to roll too far. It would look tempting to try to roll under the guard, but it would roll likely behind the tee
Clean.
line. And also, if it doesn't roll quite far enough, it might give the opportunity to play a double on the red rocks and bring that yellow back into play.
Right up. Clean. Clean. Whoa, whoa. Just clean. 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 Clean.
Scheidegger calling for the clean.
Nice.
It's a nice shot.
Eek.
Definitely no double on those.
Certainly not. Tiny inside
Easy.
roll, but nothing major there. Great shot, and now we will see, though, Kelsey try and play the hit and roll over to this side.
Yes.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa. No, no then. No. Curl.
Looks like they're trying to hit and roll under the guard, but they actually ran a little straight on them. So they'll still sit shot rock.
Carrie McTaggart saying hit this high side nose. Needs to make sure that they're second. So a little inside roll wouldn't be the worst, but of course not too far over.
Side on Christie's side. To roll a little. Make sure we're second.
Yeah, nose gets the job done to be sitting 2.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Go then. Yep. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard.
They're shooting hard to hold this at nose.
Gotta go. Hard. Hard. Hold it there.
Really holding it.
Sit. Okay. Good sweep, guys.
All right.
Really nice sweep to hold that. They are still sitting 2.
I think I got that going. I think that's close.
Switching gears here, going to play the draw around the guard.
Kelsey, yeah, not having much option here now.
All right. Just draw. Okay. Okay.
Kelsey Rocque hoping to orchestrate a bit of a skipper's deuce here as we head into the end of the fifth end. Fifth end break approaching here. be sure to stick around for the fifth end break. We'll have a little additional feature here, learn more about this wonderful venue here at the RA Center.
Okay, you have room. You have room. Line's okay. Hold in. Whoa.
Looks like this is gliding in there.
So that does seem to be the case. This ice is picking up on them.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stops very nicely, though.
Good sweeping, good judge. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like this is on the 4 foot.
Bites
That's
that
inside the 4 foot
4
line.
foot right on the tee line.
There's options. She can chase and try to tap it back with
I mean, we know
lightweight,
across here.
or just play the freeze.
Yeah, it's just if I don't kill it enough.
Well, we'll make sure we do. Let's throw just through.
Okay,
Looks like they've opted for the
I
tap.
might change my mind when I get down
Okay,
there. I'll
yeah,
let you
have a
know.
look.
We're thinking just to do the same as what Carrie Ann did. Try and tap it, but I don't know, I can't see any. Maybe the freeze is just better. What do you guys think?
Kara, I think just freeze. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So opting to change the shot up to the freeze here
Yeah,
instead
right on the
now.
tee.
Yeah, she got down to the hack
See
and
here?
realized she really couldn't see very much of that stone.
I
And
thought so.
instead of trying a
Okay.
chase that didn't look great to her eyes, she has changed it to the freeze. And they're falling down in the same line here. So she knows where to put the broom, and she's had great draw weight.
I'm certainly no expert, but that seems to be the call, because from this vantage point, it looks like that shot rock is actually poking out the other side almost, or closer to it.
Yeah, and there's really good finish past the guard here, but at any extra weight, it really runs.
Yes, line. Yes, line.
By the guard, calling for line.
Okay. No, I just didn't want to lose line.
Taps that one back. Sits
Good,
shot.
Got to nose.
It's a really good shot.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Sorry, the last one.
Very
calling out.
difficult
The
for
only thing
Kelsey
I could
Rocque
see
here to
trying
get to this
be
for
like
two.
push it. Yeah, that's hard though.
Yeah, the only way is how she just tapped
probably just
to hit it
drawn.
thin, to go across the face of the yellow and try to stay. But it's really tough to stick around when you're hitting it that thin. So they've just opted to play the draw instead. Make sure that they get
maybe just draw.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
As mentioned, folks, be sure to stick around for the fifth end break. Gonna have a great little feature, learn a little bit more about the RA Center, this ice installation in this new venue, the Curling Center for Excellence here at the RA Center. Opportunity for club curlers to get to curl out on this ice all year long. This will be their home curling club here at the RA Center.
Good path. Running good. Running nice.
The speed should be good here. Been
14-3.
a lot of rocks down this line.
Needing this one to hit the brakes.
Good.
And it will. So that is a score of 1 for Kelsey Rocque here. As we hit the halfway point of this game, 4-3, Kelsey Rocque has the lead. And we will join you for the second half of this game. But first, stay tuned and we'll learn a little bit more about this wonderful venue here at the RA Center.
Get your tickets now at curling.ca.
And good afternoon, everyone. John Shea here at the pre-Olympic trials for curling at the RA Center, and I have the privilege of sitting here right now with Tasha Rodenzer, who is the CEO of the RA Center. And welcome, Tasha. And thanks very much for hosting us this week.
It's our pleasure, John.
So this is the first event you've had in your new facility?
It is. There was, as you can imagine, a little bit of angst with brand new ice, brand new facility in terms of running curling, and this being the very first feet that hit the ice.
So Tasha, could you let our viewers know that the RA has decided to create a curling center of excellence, and maybe you could elaborate on what your vision was and how it came about and how we're here today?
Sure. Well, this space was built originally in 1978, and until now was the space that we ran our hockey program. And we've been looking at what is the best use of this space. We have a large, vibrant, growing club and need to expand programs to serve more people in the community and introduce them to curling. So we made the decision to convert this space to a curling facility, and it will be completed over the next couple of years. So focus in year one is just the environment on the ice, everything that can create what we're seeing today, which we're so pleased and proud of. And then we will continue with ancillary services, change rooms, other spectator spaces as well.
Okay, so part of your vision is obviously accessibility to sports, and what are your thoughts behind that and with the RA Center? Because obviously there's more than curling here at the RA Center.
That's right.
You're a multi-sport facility.
That's
so
correct.
maybe you'd like to discuss that a little bit with everybody?
Sure. Well, our desire in all of the places that we have sport, so in the case of curling, is to do everything we can to introduce that sport to our community, which there's a ton of potential. So removing barriers, creating opportunities for people to engage in a sport, preferably for life. So adaptive programs and really listening to the community, both those that are curling today, but those who desire to curl, and remove as many barriers as we can.
Oh, fantastic. Now, obviously, Tasha, I know you believe in collaboration with the sporting world, and you're behind the creation of what's known as the House of Sport in Ottawa, which has now become home to a number of national sport organizations. So could you tell us a little bit about that and your vision?
Well, that was really the first step of our transformation. So we took about 35,000 square feet a few years ago now, which included at the time a 10-lane bowling alley, an old gymnasium, among a host of other events space, and we created this highly collaborative, open concept and invited now 42 organizations to house their administrative offices here. And it's something that if you get a chance, John, I'd love to show it to you. It's obviously, as I mentioned, open concept, but where the magic really happens is the conversations and the collaboration and the opportunities to kind of chat in the hallways or what have you. And the great news about it is that it's a business model that has effectively reduced the cost for people to reside there, and which allows kind of a collective advancing of sport across the board.
So tell our viewers, who would some of your tenants be in your new facility in this House of Sport? What sport organizations have you been able to bring in to house them here now?
Well, our two big anchor partners are Hockey Canada and Coaching Association of Canada. And so the vast majority of them are NSOs, or national sport organizations, but we also have some funders, some suppliers, and it has effectively created this sport ecosystem, the first of its kind anywhere in Canada.
Fantastic. Now, obviously, this is not going to be the last curling venture we're going to see here in this brand new sporting facility for curling. So obviously, you're speaking to the Ontario Provincial Organization and the National Body Curling Canada about hosting future events?
We are, and we're pleased that Curl On has also joined. I was remiss in not mentioning that. So they are in our House of Sport. This creation of this space is a collaborative one where we're working with all levels of curling, and that's so important to us. And we will continue to look at how do we advance and how do we push some of the limits around this sport in particular.
Well, fantastic. Tasha, I have to thank you on behalf of curlers in Canada and in Ottawa. Obviously, being from Ottawa, I'm quite biased, but the Curling Centre of Excellence here is a wonderful vision, and I congratulate you on your pioneering vision on moving forward with this. And thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. That's very lovely.
Thanks very much.
Okay, all the best.
All the best to you as well. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Two direct entry trial men's events games. And welcome back, everyone, to the direct entry trials event here, women's event here. This women's game we are featuring, of course, Kelsey Rocque, Casey Scheidegger. I'm Kyle Jans, joined by Emma Miskew, and thanks for tuning in during the fifth end break here as well, learning a little bit more about the RA Center. Excellent opportunity for young and developing teams to get a chance to practice on arena ice and get to use this facility full time. Excellent opportunity for curling championships to come, both at the provincial and national level as well. Before we jump into our feature game here between Kelsey Rocque and Casey Scheidegger, let's take you around the rings, around the houses here real quick after the fifth end breaks for everyone. Over one sheet to our right, we have another direct entry trials women's event happening, or a game rather, between Corinne Brown, Laura Walker. Laura Walker in a 6-5 lead in a very high-scoring game so far with just 5 ends played. Two direct entry trial event men's games occurring right now. Matt Dunstone currently doubling Colton Flash 6-3. And then Jason Gunlickson regains the lead against Glenn Howard. He's leading 4-3. And then there's a pre-trials direct entry event as well. We have a C event game happening between Ashley Howard and Sarah Wark. Wark leading 5-4 at the moment, and both teams are in a must-win situation. Looking back at our game now, we see an open house. Jessie Hyen making a hit and roll, and her shooter looks like it might stick around. It's not going to get that action back in. Sticks around on the back line, so technically does stick around.
Yeah, it's looking like this might be a plan, or trying to be a blank end at this point. It's going to be hard for the Scheidegger team to generate a score of 2. They're opting to not quite split the rings here, but try to not perfectly line these up just to make the double a little bit more difficult.
Line's good. Line's good. It's starting to curl now.
Just aiming for top 8 here.
Same as Rocque. Yep.
Looks pretty good.
Yep. Good. 4-9. Good.
Nice judge there.
Slash double attempt here coming up from the Scheidegger team. This will be courtesy of Carrie-Ann McTaggart, playing vice skip for the team.
Good judge. That was a weird sequence. I kicked hard.
Very closely contested and well-played game from both teams. Ice maybe tricking teams out a little bit. Some fast spots, some straight spots, but both teams having a pretty good handle on the ice.
Yeah, it's good that she stuck around there. They might have an opportunity at a double
Think you're probably
in the
gonna
future.
throw here. 9.5.
Okay, 9.5 then.
I think they're just trying to nose this here.
This is Danielle Schmiemann.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Waiting
Should be
on
okay.
this one. No brooms down.
9-8.
Get a
Nice
bit
shot.
of a roll to the wing.
Yeah. It's like a little fast, but it still doesn't jump out there. Yeah. Just at the end.
Now Scheidegger wanted to bring the play back to the center of the house.
Whoa.
Instructing McTaggart here for a hit and roll.
Hard, Jess. Okay, no.
This one does not curl up, so still a instance maybe of being tricked up by the spots.
Yeah, that was a spot that in past games that we were watching ran really straight. But then a couple ends ago, they had a lot of curl there with a little less weight. So they might have just been tricked a bit, thinking that it was curling a bit more than it was. But I think because the other turn in that spot is coming up quite a bit, that spot just might be tricky straight.
Yeah. I think it's going to run really similar to your box.
They also said whoa right out of her hand, so she probably
Just from that
used
far.
the whole broom and maybe was just a little bit on the wide side, and that combination with a bit of a straight spot turned into not hitting it. But they should have a good opportunity on one of the next ones to either make a double or a hit and roll, or they might even try a freeze. And who knows, if they make a really good one, they could get even two.
I thought there too.
Kelsey Rocque's team ideally does not want this one to be behind the tee line for that reason of the freeze. The more rocks that are behind there, the more likely it is that something could jam on one of these rocks.
And now wanting to take it back as far as possible.
That was a good call to just bring it a little further back. If that rock stopped perfectly even with the back 8 rock,
Does that look good?
and Casey Scheidegger made a freeze, she wouldn't have to be quite as precise because it would be a natural jam into the other rock.
Just freeze. Yeah, me too. Speed here. Okay, I'll need to throw less weight though, obviously. Okay.
She's just talking speed here so she knows what this path is doing, and so she knows exactly how much she can throw to make this freeze.
Casey Scheidegger sporting the vest in this chilly venue. Sealing it up in the broadcast booth as well. Looking for the freeze.
That is good. Yeah, yes, line. Hard. Keep going, keep it straight. Hard.
Needing to keep this one on line.
Good weight, good sweep. Good sweep.
Really close.
not enough ice. Yeah? Good throw.
Stick around somewhere.
Well, if I have
There is enough separation here
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
for Kelsey to make a play at this one now.
Yeah, she'll just play big weight and make sure she removes the red one from the rings. If she catches her back 8 rock and that one gets removed as well, then she won't be that disappointed with it.
Deal. Whoa.
Kelsey Rocque playing her first game here at
Clean.
this event.
Easy clean. Clean.
Removes it no problem.
Nice throw on that.
Good sweep. No, dead straight, yeah.
This will force Kelsey Scheidegger to a single point with a successful draw. Anywhere in that forefoot, comforting to know that there's some backing as well if needed.
She just got to throw it as well. So if she gets the same results on this one, that's good enough for her one.
Same path.
There you hear it, same path that's coming down.
Do we need it? Okay, just clean.
Clean all the way is always a nice sign.
Line's good. You're going to catch a piece. You're really close to nose.
Just keeping a broom on it the whole way to make sure it doesn't pick. And a really nice draw for one.
So that'll tie this game up 4-4.
Good piece. Good force. Good end.
Kelsey Rocque and her team will be happy with that end, forcing Team Scheidegger to 1, tying this game up 4-4. Real good back and forth game so far between both of these teams. Team Scheidegger has one more game today. They're going to take on Suzanne Burt, who's 0-1 so far, at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Hoping to make this Friday a 2-0 day.
Bring in the beverages.
At this point in time, Team Corinne Brown, Team Laura Walker, both with one win apiece. Kelsey Rocque, of course, not playing a game yet.
The times make sense.
Suzanne Burt and Kelsey Scheidegger on our feature sheet here. Both 0-1,
What?
looking for
Oh,
their
yes, I do. Yeah.
first victory of this event.
You'll be good.
So we're looking to throw up a guard here.
That is Christy Moore. 1996 Canadian World and Junior Women's Champion. Played in the day with Heather Nedowen. In addition to that, Olympic experience with Cheryl Bernard.
Good.
Nice guard there.
Line's nice.
Rochelle Brown
Running,
here.
running.
Competed at the 2013 and the 2017 Canadian Curling Trials.
Dana.
Played with Val Sweeting at both of those.
Ooh, that went really straight.
Yep.
So that one does tick off the guard.
They were just saying it was a straight rock that ran the center line for a very long time. Looks like good weight too to get in the rings, but a bit of the weight came off when it ticked off the guards.
Yeah.
Clips that center guard. Looks like it's two corner guards now kind of placed up in the free guard zone.
top 8.
Okay, it's not moving a ton. Yeah, I don't know. You can go, Jess. Okay. Sit. Okay.
Just biting the 12-foot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they didn't know if they should try to sweep it and try to get a piece under the guard or leave it and hope, and it just slipped in the end.
Caught in no man's land a little bit.
Clean. Balls, yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Nice, Rochelle.
Rochelle Brown
Really good.
get a nice hit and roll.
Yeah, really nice hit and roll under her guard.
That's good. Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Jessie Hyen here, as mentioned, Kelsey Scheidegger's sister. Competed at the 2017 Canadian Curling Trials.
Top 4, top 8, top 8.
Won a junior bronze medal with her sister in 2009 and a silver in 2011.
Go, Care. Yep. Even if you're back. Go. Line's getting good. Yeah. Good, Jess. Wait.
Really great draw.
Very nice indeed. Kelsey Rocque opting to follow it in, maybe tap it back just a touch.
Freeze is great, a little tap is great, or even just in front of it is very usable. So there's a few options on this one.
Easy early. Hey, Yana, you can go.
Dana Ferguson on the throw.
Line's good.
A lot of similar
Line's
experience
good.
as Rochelle Brown with
No
the
bounce on this line.
Sweeting team.
Oh, no, we're good. You're
Also
okay.
curled with the University of
Line's good,
Alberta
yep.
Pandas.
Yep.
Just a
Good,
few
good.
years before
Nice, Dana,
Kelsey
really
Rocque
good.
and
Good sweeping.
Danielle Schmiemann started to curl in the program as well.
Really nice freeze there. Scheidegger's team has no choice but to try to come in right on top of it. If the line's good, they might be able to release it a little bit, but you can't tap very far.
Okay. Whoa. Pardon? To it. Whoa. Little bump. No. Little more bumping. No.
Waiting patiently for this one to come over.
Okay.
15, like there on its own. Should be able to nose it, eh?
It's a good shot. It's spilled off a little. It was
Like, I know that was.
heavier than they wanted,
Nose, like,
but
hair
it's
this way.
still a pretty good shot. The rocks are grouped,
Easy.
so if they do nose this and both
Yeah, we
reds
can.
shoot, they should have a double opportunity
Yeah.
on the yellow rocks.
Whoa.
Might be the rock, to be honest.
It's close. Close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danielle Schmiemann on the sweep, really taking off, needing to hold it.
Just gonna get that line. Okay. That's fine.
That looks like that really curled on them. They were off early thinking that it was hanging wide, and all of a sudden it was hard to get by the guard.
It looks like it does.
Sneaks by it, gets that outside roll, or inside roll rather, and tucked away nicely behind that guard now.
Do you like the run?
Huh?
I think her weight was good in the end.
Saying, do you like the run? But I don't have much. I thought there was more space.
Yeah, I think the run back, the yellow that's in the 4-foot sitting in front of the red one,
Like, I don't mind putting
probably stays in the rings just because it's so close to the red one. So the run back might not get the results
We could
that
do that too.
you're looking for.
Hit it skinny and get rid of those two and come into there, but
You can try.
stay in the 4-foot.
Do you like it?
I do, yeah.
Perhaps
Okay,
even
what
have
kind
some
of weight are
cover
you
from a
thinking?
shot rock or the shooter that would be
9,
jammed up there as
okay.
well. So
Looks like they're trying
I
to
think you do. You think
Yeah.
it's thin to get
change
it across.
the way everything's looking here a little bit. They are going to try to peel this corner guard into the top 12 rock to remove that from play and have the guard not be in the rings, so thin enough that it at least is outside the rings, and potentially come in to the rings and hit that yellow one. But now they're calling a timeout, so maybe things will change.
needing a minute just to review the situation here. Certainly some options here. So we'll see Joanne McCusker come out here, give some
We'll see what
words of
they-
wisdom to this team.
It's close.
Like, is this something we
I
play
think
on
it-
yours?
like, I think it's them, but it's close.
They just don't know what the purpose of it is.
Joanne, of course, playing
I don't
with the
know what they're
late,
gonna
great
do.
Sandra Schmerler,
I don't even know if we need
an
to
Olympian
come
in
that
her own
far.
right.
Are we shot?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just do this.
Yeah, I guess make her make it.
Killing that. Okay, okay. I like
Really,
right
as long
here.
as line's good anywhere in here. That's not bad.
This isn't bad, yeah. Okay,
Where do you want it?
my gut was kind of, well, I don't know if we want to put another one in. Like, my first thought was here, but I actually don't mind that either.
I don't think it's bad to outcount this guy.
Yeah.
Terrible to come in because they're running ours anyway.
I
Yeah.
don't mind this, and then if you're light, that's not
Okay.
bad.
Tolerance is light.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good team discussion there, and they've decided they're going to try to come and freeze
the same
on
now?
the yellow rock in the 8-foot.
Plate the
And
same
if it's
here?
a little short, that is okay too. That's the pro side miss. They don't want to slip deep and chap
Nope,
off
3-4.
anything because it's hard to put a heavy rock in that spot, in a good spot, to not give potential double back.
Did hear at the tail end the tolerance for this shot is light.
Okay. Whoa,
We'll see what Carrie Ann McTaggart can do here.
Close line, yep. Hard line. Okay, room. Whoa. Just freeze to this, freeze to that. You're okay, you have enough of it. Okay, that's good.
Nice judge on that. They're calling hard line, and they just had the one sweeper down and weren't trying to add any speed because they thought it was all there.
Good sweep. It's pretty
So
good.
this adds another one into the pile, and Danielle Schmiemann here has been instructed by her skipper to run this one back. This one hangs.
Excuse me. Sorry.
So we'll get the peel. The red rock clipping off that yellow guard.
Yeah, that looked like a big release in that spot, and it seems to
make
run
sure-
really straight there
Take some off here.
with peel weight.
Yes. I have to feel it that way before I can do that. Sorry. Okay. Whoa then. Whoa. Whoa,
Line's
line.
good, guys. Line's good.
So we'll see the Scheidegger team here look to replace that stone that was just peeled out.
Jesse's rock.
Yeah, they want to actually not guard their own rock. They want to guard the yellows here, so it's got a little ways to curl.
Just hard.
Careful line. Go, 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 go.
Hoping to get it over.
Good. Great sweep.
So it looks like they do have access to those yellows.
Yeah, and depending on the weight they throw, they could be sitting 2 here because I don't think that the yellow is going to shoot off very far.
Sliding really nice there.
Yeah.
Like easy. Like just throw enough to
Especially
move
with
this.
easy weight, as they're calling here, wanting to keep those rocks contained in that
And now that there's,
scoring
like, I think it was
zone.
coming down because it maybe sat, but now there's been a few rocks and it's
Danielle Schmeeman on her last here in the 7th end.
We might have a double.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Something. Watch this one.
Yes! Yes!
Looks close, keeping
Yeah.
the line.
Whoa! Good, D.
Nice shot to sit 2.
Yeah, the double. This double.
Yeah.
So,
You might make the triple.
yeah. Okay.
I think you're making the triple, bud.
Yeah. I think it's there.
It's good. Triple's bonus, but just don't
Pretty
feel.
straight. I'm gonna throw just
The
like
understanding
easy keel.
here,
Okay, I think you
looking
need-
for the
like,
double
if
to
you wanna
remove
kill
those
that,
2
yeah.
yellow rocks on the
You need the
right-hand
heel.
side of the screen.
Okay. Do you want?
Triple could potentially be in play if it lines up.
Yeah, it looks pretty thin to get the triple on the, to get that rock back 8, that yellow rock on the left side of the sheet, but
Nice 2 there.
it is there.
Certainly the cherry on top, but I think objective A is to get rid of those 2 and successfully land that double. Anything else is gravy.
Really straight here, hey?
So I've seen a good amount of rocks come down this way that have run straight. So she's taking ice right on the rock.
Looks like we'll see a bit of weight coming on in this shot as well.
Whoa! Post! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! No! Post! No! Okay.
Nice shot. That she still hit a pretty thin piece and didn't quite hit the other one. I think that was very thin.
Yeah,
You take extra, 'cause that's okay. if
not much room for error there hitting it that thin, and not really a broom down on it the entire time, so just waiting for that one to settle in on the correct line.
Yes, exactly.
top 4.
Like, good 4-foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelsey
Yeah,
Rocque
half in the
looking to
4-foot.
sink one in here to the 4-foot, in behind cover.
Same as we've seen. Okay.
Line's good. Line's good.
I think they're just trying to get this slightly tucked around the
Line's good.
top 8 red rock
Line
to sit 2.
Yellow. Hard.
Sweeping this one in.
Hard, 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 hard.
Needing to get around that red.
Oh, good sweeping.
They got 2.
Good sweep.
Just a
Just.
great sweep to get that
Just
there.
enough, yeah. Shoot. Just enough, yeah.
Just enough. A little slower than it has been.
Yeah, like it's not carrying as well. Especially when it gets into the slide path. Like I think it looks like it just dies and curls.
So
Yeah,
Scheidegger's
like,
team
haven't
here
played that half the set.
looks to be
No.
playing inside out
weird.
to that
Exactly.
yellow stone. Hitting that
Try and roll.
nose or just a bit on the high side.
there.
We'll give them a single point here.
Whoa.
Well done. Little full.
Close.
Whoa.
Chris. Hard, Chris. Hard. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Chris, go, Chris, go, Chris. Whoa.
Okay.
This one.
Oh, it was really close. It bounced off hard.
Sorry.
Go out here with it.
Yeah.
You can probably even take
He had draw
more,
for
like,
2 points for Kelsey Rocque.
That should still be good out here.
Yeah.
Unfortunate miss here from Casey Scheidegger on her last.
All right.
Good opportunity
weight.
for 2 now
Full
from
weight.
Kelsey. here comes Kelsey Rocque on her last shot.
Line's good. Running good.
They're on this right away.
Running. Line's good. Line's
Just
really
cleaning.
nice. Whoa.
Running, so it's not
There it
getting the
goes.
curl, but doesn't necessarily need it here. Needing this one to slow down.
It's fine. 14.5, nice.
And that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Score of 2 for Kelsey Rocque. Takes a 6-4 lead over Casey Scheidegger. We have one final score here at the noon draw. Over in the Trials Direct Entry event, Matt Dunstone of Regina has defeated Colton Flash of Saskatoon in an all-Saskatchewan battle. 8-4 is the final score. Dunstone improves to 2-1. Colton Flash drops to 1-3 after 4 games played. Good run for the Dunstone team. Surely wanting that spot at the Tim Hortons curling trials in their home province, competing in Saskatoon. I'm sure the fans would certainly love to see that too from the back-to-back bronze medalist at the Tim Hortons Brier. A lot of potential in that team.
Yeah, they're a great team.
Those are not long.
Coach Adam Kingsbury walking by us. He looks kind of like the burglar from The Sims with the mask and the toque on.
Gotta wear a toque out there because it's so cold.
Oh. Whoa.
We're trying to go top 4
Okay,
here.
line's good. Just let it sit. 4-2. Should be there.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Sliding back 4 here.
Not a bad spot, but they likely won't be putting a guard up on that just because it is behind the tee line. They'll throw a second one in the rings.
There it goes.
Corner guard here from Team Scheidegger.
Yeah, they've thrown this side a few
It's
times.
going sideways right now. It's curling really
That's
hard.
a 3.
Yeah.
Nice spot for the guard there.
Top 4.
Lots of room still to come to the middle. Those corner guards, it's always key not to make them too close to center line and choke off the draw line if you need to get to the button.
Okay, line's a little tight. Dana's rock.
Line early.
Dana early. Halfway tight. Okay, I want it in.
I don't think we're in.
Okay.
Tight. We're close. We're in. Closer. We're in.
Okay. Okay, good sweeping.
Good sweeping.
5-8.
From wire to wire, essentially, for Schmiemann and Ferguson there, sweeping that one into the top 12.
Yeah, that's a great spot. It's perfectly lined up, and there's good separation between the two rocks.
Oh, it looks like more. Okay, well then. Way more. Back 4. Easy right now. Back 8. Easy line. Back 12. There it goes. Back 12. Okay.
Scheidegger's team waiting for this one to bend, which we've seen on this path. Seems to have a bit more weight, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's gliding.
Okay.
Great judge by the sweepers to not put a brush on that, and it did stop in the back 12.
What do you like?
Or do you like here?
I think I like this. Works. Can you get it? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, even if we just choke it off, that's okay.
Couple options presented by Kelsey there. One to tuck one in line with those rocks that are along the center line. Opting here to use the corner guard for cover.
Line's nice.
Okay. It's close.
Yeah, line.
Line only.
Hard line.
Really needing this one for line.
Hey, wait
Rochelle
only,
Brown.
Wait only.
Well, we're there.
All right, line good.
They held that really well.
Anticipating that curl for sure.
Finish yeah, a little bit. Whoa, that's good. That's good.
Nice, Dana.
Good, Dana.
Real nice going out there.
It's 5-1.
A little light, so I was like, wait, I keep sleeping. Back 4.
Jesse Hyen.
It's good. Okay.
Looks like they're calling back 4. Just try to tap it back a little bit. Sit right in front.
Back 8. Back 8. Well then. Back 8. Yep, Chris. Go, Chris. Well, go, Chris. Yep. Roll. I was fine with that, Dana. Over here. Go. Don't. Not out.
I'm not.
That's good.
Definitely glid more. They were calling back 4, back 8, but that tapped it all the way through. Looks like it's quite fast there.
Bump. That's good.
It's a good result.
I think they're even. Nice.
Eliminating that. Eliminating that one stone out of play. Now getting a chance to roll in here.
No.
Yeah, they just want to get the red one out of play.
No, Rochelle's got to go. Really got to go. Really got to go,
Needing
Rochelle.
this one to curl.
Hard, Rochelle. Okay.
Doesn't get enough of it though.
Okay.
Looks like that ran very straight as well.
Very back.
Didn't look like it was heavy.
When do we
And it
take
looks
care
like a
of the
pretty
front?
close
That's
throw.
actually probably better right now. Halfway. Yeah.
Definitely interesting to see how the path,
Yeah.
whether it's the intern or
Straight
the
up,
outturn
Jess.
on that side of the sheet, seems to be doing two very different
Pardon?
things.
Straight rock.
Yes.
Half. Straight rock. Oh.
It's like as the game goes on too, the paths are getting a little bit straighter.
Gotta emphasize.
Yeah.
Here's Jesse Hyen with her second.
Clean. Wait. Close. Yep.
Looking at a
Yep.
double attempt here.
Hard. Right off. Hard on the roll here. Go. Hard. That's good, Jess.
Nice hit there, avoided jamming in the back.
Penalty plan
Stuck
this
around
one.
to sit
Yeah.
third shot. So Scheidegger's team is sitting second, third, and
This one.
fourth.
Okay. Do you like that better? Yeah, sure. Yep.
I think that
And the shot rock is exposed at this point.
Peel. Just icing it tighter.
Not a bad position for the team from Lethbridge to be in,
Good, sweet.
as Danielle Schmiemann throws her first third rock here.
No. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Trying to play the double.
Okay. Shoot.
Not quite.
She said right in between. I think if it had curled a little early, she could have called for the double on the other red that's back 12. And it just missed the one that's on the center line and went through the hole, unfortunately.
Do you like that? Yep. Okay. Forward. Does this turn look okay? Yep. Okay.
But now that shot rock is exposed, as you had said before there, Emma, and Scheidegger's team is going to take a crack at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're hitting to sit 3. They are all behind the tee line, so they're grouped. They have to be very specific on their roll placement here.
Whoa. Hard roll. You gotta go. Hard.
Go, Jess, go.
More. Good.
It's a nice spot. There's no automatic double.
Try and make this one.
Okay. How much do I have to
Brings those backstones fairly even.
Thank you. Okay.
The one that rolled just a little further back.
Yeah, this is definitely there.
Chicken nuggets.
No.
This one
Okay,
not
okay,
curling
okay.
up.
Okay.
Just on the nose.
Yep. I'm just trying to decide what turn looks better. Thinking the out.
Yeah, there's cars on either side, so
Okay. This.
the Rocque is kind of what you call framed
Okay.
almost to nose, but they want to roll somewhere so that they don't leave a double back again.
Do you like Ford? Okay. Ford
And of course needing
or 10? Near
to be
what?
very mindful of those two guards that are up front. Well,
Do you
one in
like
the top
Ford?
12, of
Yeah.
course.
Whoa! Whoa then. Close. Close. No, Jess. No. Jess. Hard, Jess.
By the guard.
Whoa. Okay, perfect.
A nice shot.
Great sweeping. Timeout. I just don't know if I can see enough of that. We should probably talk about it. Timeout.
All right, timeout
That was,
from
pretty
Team
tight.
Rocque here.
That was, thought you were on the guard.
Needing a
I'm
little
just
bit
gonna
of
be
time to
honest there.
discuss the
Yeah, I did
situation
too.
here as they're looking at
And then we're gonna
quite a
do
few
that
or
one.
three
We're gonna flop it and
Scheidegger
it'll be
stones in
fine.
play here.
John Eater. Yeah. My weight was pretty close. Yeah, it was good. Okay.
Like you're probably not throwing
hair
a
up.
ton of weight at it. My thought, are you?
Then half. Okay. Yeah. I'm probably throwing like easy. Yeah. Of rolling over and making that double.
Like make this.
No. Killing two. I like to kill more. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
The other alternative is
I don't think there is another alternative. Yeah.
I don't know how much you can see of that red one, but it looks like they're trying to play to double
Two-thirds?
those two off.
There. Yeah, I think
So at least a piece.
Must, yeah.
From this camera angle, it doesn't look like you can see much, but the camera angle isn't always super accurate for what you can see from the hack.
Could be, yeah, could be very different from the hack, but like you said, looking for that double, and then I think they're hoping for a roll in.
Yes, I don't think they can roll
See, I just
quite
think
into
11.
the other
Okay.
red rock. I think that's too
Fair
flat
mark.
of a roll for the weight that they're throwing. They're saying 11, which is
Watch the roll, Dana.
like a light control weight. So I don't think she can see a whole lot. She wants to make sure that she does curl past the guard. If she were to throw peel here and she can't see a whole lot of it, you would have to come very tight to the guard in order to still hit the rock. Whereas this should curl up past the guard.
Whoa! Whoa! Close! Whoa! 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 Dana!
Needing this one to curl now. Dana Ferguson with the sweep.
hard.
Wasn't really close to that corner guard up front there.
Okay. Because I think that's the
So I thought that they thought it was fairly close when she let it go, so they had a broom on it. I don't know. I didn't time it if that's the weight that they were asking for, but it did run pretty straight.
Tuck it. Actually, just tuck it there. It's great. Then can she still freeze and take it away? Still think we maybe do this. Even if she makes a good freeze, you might be able to pick it for 3. Because we want it out of the. Or what do you think? Do we have to guard this a little?
Yeah, like I could just go here.
She freezes though.
not bad.
Then we don't have a run because we're partially tucked.
Yeah.
So I think either we go for it. And force her to make it freeze or pick. Like she's got to be careful hitting it.
Yeah.
I think if she makes this, we can get to it.
I think this is good.
Yeah.
Just all cross center there.
Sorry, where were you?
Good discussion from the team here about rock placement, really trying to optimize this, and really they're in a good position to just try and get more than 2. They believe 3 is on the board,
Yeah,
but it
like
all
this.
depends on where this rock can be placed.
Just across
Definitely. What the discussion was if they tuck a piece and are only top 12, and then Kelsey Rocque makes the freeze to that rock that's back
in the 4-foot.
8, with tucking their rock just slightly under the yellow one, they wouldn't be able to run that back in order to remove Kelsey Rocque's stone. So they're trying.
Are all three of ours out counting the yellow?
I believe they're trying to go a little deeper than that, so the freeze is more challenging. Still taking a piece, but in going deeper, it's less of a guard.
Line's good. Where?
Potential big end in the works here for the Scheidegger team.
It's really, it's picking. Here. Hard. Hard. Straight. Hard.
Leading this one by the front.
Hard. Stay on it. Hey, whoa. Okay, we had to go for line. Good.
I think that picked. It just went.
It's a great spot where it ended up.
Kelsey Scheidegger thinking that one picked, and yeah, if that I've seen
yeah,
worse
that's what I'm
picks
thinking.
if that's the case.
Yeah, it worked out. I think
Make the
they were
double
worried
stick.
if they weren't on it and it came up to the yellow that they might tap it in a little bit, potentially out counting their back 12 Red Rocks. So they really wanted to avoid hitting the yellow at all.
And then she can't pick it into it. Yeah, if anything, a hair on this side because it goes in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Overburied her.
We did, yeah. Not where we wanted it, but that's okay.
This draw line hasn't been thrown a ton, so she said that she thought that picked. I think when we were watching yesterday,
Or yellow.
the same intern coming to the home end here was curling in a little slower, so that could have made it look like it grabbed. Or it might have also grabbed. So it's for Kelsey Rocque's team to figure out what they saw and whether to throw a little bit of extra weight, assuming it's going to be a bit slower, or whether they think it is running up to speed.
Line's good.
Kelsey Rocque needing to secure something into this house full of red.
Line's good. Yeah, line. Hard keep going. Line's good. Yeah, keep going. Right to
Ferguson
it.
and Brown on the sweep.
Hard.
He didn't get it by that top red.
And they did,
Yeah.
but I think there
try
is
and
an
stick those?
opportunity
Oh, yeah.
to
Board
hit
weights?
that
Yeah.
through the whole of all of those back T-line Red Rocks. And if it does go through
High side
the
is
hole,
all
it
up.
could be for 5. There's a chance it might jam on. I think what they'll play it is to jam on the back 12 rock, the one that's the
Board
furthest
weight.
back, if anything, and then they might
high
still get
side.
4 out of it if it does jam on that one.
that.
They really don't want to over curl and nose it, because that actually could be either just a 1 count or a steal of 1.
Big shot for Kelsey Scheidegger here in the 8th end. Potential for 5 on the board.
Clean. Yeah. Yeah. Hard. Whoa. Yes. Yeah. Whoa. Clean.
Clean.
Good. Atta girl.
Wow,
And
what
that
a great shot.
Will stick around for a score
5
of
red.
5 from Kelsey Scheidegger.
5 in the 8th end. That's a good time.
Pistol case.
Definitely an opportune moment.
Yes, especially with the game being so close the whole way. Way to take advantage of a couple mistakes by Kelsey Rocque's team and to put up a 5 on the board with only 2 ends to play. They've put themselves in a really good position to come out with a win in this game.
9-6 is the score now. Scheidegger taking the 3-point lead. And it will be all in how Kelsey Rocque and her team respond here in these final 2 ends to play now. Incredible turn of events here. And it couldn't have come at a more opportune time for Kelsey Scheidegger. Looking around at other sheets right now, can let you know the Team Laura Walker's leading Corinne Brown 8-6 in the other direct entry trials event. On the men's side, Glenn Howard leads Jason Gunlickson 7-4. And in a must-win situation in the pre-trials direct entry event, Ashley Howard has a 9-5 lead over Sarah Wark in the C event. So Emma, if you're Team Kelsey Rocque, how do you bounce back from this? What do you talk about between ends to get focused on these last two to play?
Well, I think they've been playing pretty well. They've made a ton of great shots. So one end didn't go their way, but the game is far from over. They're down 3 with 2 ends to play. Scoring a 3 is definitely in play. They'll put some guards up. Even scoring 2, you can steal 1 and then force an extra and potentially steal again. So it's never over. I think it's just trying to regroup a little bit, put up some guards, and try to get at least 2 here.
You use 0 seconds. You use 0 seconds.
Top 12.
No, they don't.
Score of 2 and a couple steals. 3. Lots of options still on. Said a lot, but it can't be understated that the 5-rock free guard zone rule does have a pretty big impact on the game in regards to scoring, and we have seen bigger ends played.
I think everyone's still somewhat learning what the best defense approach is during 5-rock rule games and leads in 5-rock rule. Even though we've been playing with it for a few years, and I think a few years before that in the Grand Slam events, it's the defense is still like your mindset goes to hit everything out, but sometimes offense is the best defense, and with Scheidegger throwing their 2 rocks lined up in the top of the rings, and the well-placed guard on this next one, Kelsey Rocque's team actually has to play a defensive shot and try to clear those rocks out so that they can use their corner guards.
We'll see Jesse Hyen here second for the team attempt that guard. Hoping for a tight one.
3, 3, 4. Okay. Really tight. Okay, 3. Really nice. 3. Straight if anything. 3, high 3. Okay, straight. Yep, hard. 2. Whoa, line's good. Whoa.
Putting the sweep down. Not quite as close as I think as they would have liked in that 2 zone, but
I think this makes the run back harder.
It's true.
It's lined up perfectly, and anywhere off of just high or just low of nose is going to go by those rocks, and Dana really needs to make one of those go away.
Nice, Dana.
Nice shot.
very well played by Dana Ferguson there.
They've got a few guards up now.
Plenty of options to raise and promote, and we'll see Casey get onto the defensive side now. Electing to peel this corner guard.
Whoa! Clean! Clean! Yep! Yep! Hard! Hard! Right up! Hard, Chris. Gotta go. Hard. Right out. All the
You
way,
need to
all
get
the way.
that red out of
Good, Jess.
play,
That works.
or at least as far over as possible.
Yeah.
Top four.
They got it at least out from under the other two yellows, so there's no double corner guards there. Now it looks like Kelsey Rocque's team is going to try to come around everything.
It's close. Hey, line's good.
We're going behind it.
Room. Easy early. Rochelle's close. Good shots.
Dana Ferguson
Yep,
looking
Rochelle.
to follow up that excellent run back.
Hard, you got it.
T-line. Hard,
by
keep
locking
going.
one in here.
Keep going. Go, go,
You
go,
guys
go, go,
like?
go, go. Hard, you got it. Go, go, go. A little further, a little further.
Okay, I got half.
Good sweeping.
Half.
Really great sweeping there. Just
Oh.
a little open.
14-9. Okay.
What do you like now?
I've got half of it.
Guard? I don't know.
I've got half of it. Sorry, I didn't think you could see that one. Do you like Pio? Go.
Do we want to stick?
Or board? We don't need to stick. Just 9.
Okay, just easy.
How'd that feel?
As Carrie McTaggart sees in the hack that you can see about half that shot stone that's on the button that Ferguson just threw.
Whoa.
So instead of playing a peel on one of the corner guards or the center guard, they're going to go directly for this shot stone.
Hard, you gotta touch center. Hard, you're fine.
Sweep just.
Doesn't need to stick around by any means.
That's a great shot.
I'll give you a similar to what I've been giving you then.
Now playing the same draw, hoping to completely bury it so that Carrie Ann on her second one can't throw the exact same shot.
Right now, that center guard is helping us.
Okay, you've got room. Lots of room. Rochelle's rock. Okay, Rochelle's got to go. Whoa, then.
This
4.
also looks like it's
4-0.
hanging out there, maybe only because it's still a little bit heavy.
Okay,
Stays in the rings though.
reshot.
Out to
Are
the
we
back
shot?
12.
Where's shot? Okay.
Let's draw in.
Yep.
Scheidegger's
So
team
that's a-
remains shot.
To the back one? No, I like to it. I think this is a really hard to be
Close,
second and be
but
above it.
went a long way.
Are we going to it?
What do you think? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would have liked to give you a tiny bit less, but.
If I come to it, is that bad? Yeah. Sure. I like that.
So Team Scheidegger is going to draw up to the yellow stone that was just thrown by Danielle Schmiemann.
Wait only. Felt good, guys. Line's good. Go then. Line's
Could very well help
Line's great.
eliminate it from ever being in contention of being a scoring point if they were to lock onto it here.
Line's okay. Line's good.
As long as they're sitting shot 2, there is no double right now because their
Hard.
shot rock, which is top 8, is
Yep,
completely
yep,
guarded.
Go, go.
It's good. Okay, good sweep, guys.
So puts that one in a
Yeah.
similar
backboard.
position that Dana Ferguson had put hers on just a few shots ago. Looks like some is poking out there, but Rocque will use some
Okay. What was that?
nice
14?
easy weight to roll right in here and tap it back.
It's close. Hey, you've got room again. Lots of room. Hey, you can go. We still have room.
They're calling the freeze,
Yep.
trying to sit shot rock.
Should be a bit light.
Hard to it. Hard to it.
Needing to freeze that, needing it to go.
Guard.
Hard. Just came down a little bit.
Just split center, yeah.
I like it.
Really nice line on that.
Okay, I was getting you guys here.
Okay.
So I think that's
It's still in a decent spot. It's usable, so Casey Scheidegger is going to try to block that off so that it cannot be used.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
It's okay. We're thinking to split center with a guard. Yeah, we could. Just to prevent the run.
Scheidegger looking to slap a bit of a guard on this one, cut off any type of raise attempt. Looking to be on the center line.
Okay. Okay, go then. All right, pass the yellow.
Okay, whoa then, whoa, 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 sorry. Just split center.
All
Sweep
about
for line,
line.
sweep to split center. If it's high, leave it. Leave it, it's good. Yep, leave it. That's good, that's good. Good. Good weight call.
Some sort of run back or peel them.
Sorry.
So that
Or peel them. Then she just guards and then
That's fine.
does look like
really
it
have the
can
butts a
prevent
bit
it,
tougher,
but
I guess.
Yeah, it makes it a bit
perhaps you can still get at that one a little bit, Emma.
Doesn't look good to the eye. I think that they're going to try to clear out some of these guards here and potentially have a shot for 2 on the next one.
double peel. We put it back. I think so. Just right where it is. I guess, but just over the center. Yeah. I think a little tighter. Yeah. Like right where Danielle's kind of. So if I throw just like 2 feet more.
Rocque's certainly close enough together that the double peel is in play. We'll want the shooter to roll away from the center line.
Something funky might happen over
Yeah, they're trying to open up their yellow rock, potentially use it to hit on the next.
Whoa, close. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gets the job done.
Sweet. I think just put it back.
Thanks.
Yeah, I got it.
Don't think it'll be
The other turn though.
up for
Whatever
too
you're
much
seeing,
discussion
up here's
here.
fine too. Yeah, right in the hole. Yeah. Whatever turn you're seeing.
Well, I just see the other turn
'Kay.
better, but
Yeah.
Just a matter of which turn to take on this guard attempt.
Okay.
I think there's taking the other turn just
Makes this perfect.
to have a little bit more
I don't know.
space.
Guess I'll see what.
The red
should I
guard
just throw the same turn or?
that remains could
'Kay.
potentially
Let's
get
just
in the
throw
way
the
if it
same
is a tight
turn.
guard.
I'll throw the same weight and you can just finish it to get it a little more curl.
That's
So
a
they
hair
do
less.
switch.
That's a hair less. Okay. I like this ice and I feel good with it.
Kelsey Scheidegger, though, familiar with this, having just thrown along a similar path.
Just a little more.
Okay, that's fine. Just cross center. Let it work.
Whoa, Chris.
Let it work. Okay,
Let it
line's
work.
good. Just clean.
Line's good.
Jesse's rough.
Jesse.
Whoa, no, just clean. Just clean. Just cross center. Yep, go,
I think
Jess,
you
a
let
bit.
it go.
Needing this one to
Yep.
curl up just a bit
Yep.
more.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Great.
It's a nice shot.
Mission accomplished there for the Scheidegger team.
Just need. Yeah, one's not really.
I'm gonna run to the back.
Yeah, go.
Your best bet is probably into this, like the top into this.
I think so.
Or this, like you could really do any of them into that.
Probably this one. I just you're
Yeah,
never
this is
sticking
tough
it. You're
'cause you
never
have
sticking it for 2. Is the
Yeah.
thing.
Good, I
Okay,
felt
just
good.
know
My
not to
That was
pee.
like easier,
second
yeah.
one was a nice throw. I think I pulled back on my first.
Kelsey
little
Rocque
one,
being
and that's
forced
why
to
I
play
pulled
a
them up in, but
difficult shot here just to score 1. This will be a difficult force.
yeah, just what
Run that
like-
red rock on the center screen, right back on the nose, into the yellow, back into the red for 1 point here.
Turn this thing off.
Mute.
I thought we might see her play the yellow run back onto the red rock that's in the top 8 and potentially get an angle to double off the reds, but they must not think it's there.
Whoa! Whoa!
No.
Close.
This one
Whoa,
hangs.
No. Okay. One red.
Steal of 1.
That steal of 1 makes this a 10-6 game. Kelsey Scheidegger taking the 4-point lead into the final end here.
Got it.
Throw them back, I guess.
One red.
Looking around the rings in the other
Yeah.
direct entry trials men's event. We have Glenn Howard,
Okay.
7-5 lead over Jason Gunlickson.
We're up by 4.
Then Ashley Howard right next door.
Them through. Okay.
She has a 9-7 lead over Sarah Wark in a must-win game in the C event of the pre-trials direct entry. uncle and niece and cousin all curling right next to each other. And then in our other in our other trials direct entry women's game, on the sheet to our right, Laura Walker maintains an 8-6 lead over Corinne Brown, representing
both have to go
Kamloops,
pee.
British Columbia. So Kelsey Rocque needing to orchestrate a big end of her own here. It's do or die time. Needing 4. Maybe hopefully replicate the 5th end, or the 8th end rather, with that 5-ender.
We just need one sweeper. Okay. We're just going through, Jess.
We need a sweeper though? Oh.
Yeah, you need to have one, I think.
Somebody on the ice?
Yeah.
Electing to throw it through here is this will give Kelsey
played
Rocque a
fast.
chance to
I got it.
set up an end of some type.
Yeah, it doesn't help Scheidegger's team to have their rocks in play. They can just be used to
we
freeze
stepped
on or
on?
tap back,
Yeah.
so they're just electing to go through the house.
I didn't want to throw it to you.
We'll be back on Curling Canada's
Yeah, you
YouTube
never know,
page
hey?
at
Thank
4
you.
p.m. Eastern. We got the A final for the direct entry pre-trials event. Team Carrie Galusha up against Jessie Hunkin, aka Team Robin Silvernagel.
okay.
Both teams undefeated so far, advancing to that A semifinal. A lot on the line there, as the winner will get 2 chances to qualify for the home hardware curling pre-trials coming up at the end of October in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. A team representing the Northwest Territories, or any territory for that matter, has never been part of a pre-trials or trials process, so Galusha looking to make history this weekend.
Get in.
Hey,
That's good though.
Good try. Good. Nice throw, Chris.
So close. That's fine. It's good.
That was juicy.
It's the
Really
tick
nice.
attempt played there, yeah,
Yeah,
very close
really
too.
They were trying to take it into the rings because it's 5-rock rule. If a rock is in the free guard zone, you cannot remove it from play. So they were trying to tick it so that it would be in the rings so that they could remove it from play.
Very shifty.
Good. Yeah.
Moves that rock corner guard from one side to the
I got
other.
her, Chris.
Kelsey Rocque will put up that other corner guard.
Yeah, this path is still pretty nice, comparable to the middle.
Scheidegger looking poised here for
Temperamental.
a victory, which will go a long way in securing that Tim Hortons Curling Trials berth here in Ottawa at the RA Centre. Currently 0-1.
All there right now. Back 4, back 8.
Well then.
I think you'll see Scheidegger's team go
Rochelle,
up
if
there
you're
and
going.
try to peel out the
Yeah,
front.
can you go a bit?
Yeah, you're okay.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, yep,
That's
yep.
good.
Thanks.
Good sweeping.
Good spot. Good, Dana.
Do you like that or that one?
Just playing the peel.
With the shooter. Kidding.
Just a matter of patience here for the team. Don't have to try and do anything too fancy.
Straight here.
Hard pair.
Okay.
Although a miss like that does give Rocque a little bit of an opportunity here.
Yeah, I'll try to get another one behind cover.
Real
Okay.
straight there though.
Huh?
Real straight
Just
there.
back
Yeah.
with it.
So Dana Ferguson is going to try and get this in. Looking to be in the top of the house.
Okay,
Okay, line's good.
we're there.
Probably close to
Okay.
T.
Line's good.
Top 4.
Yep.
Ooh, really dying.
Nice.
Nice.
Good sweep.
Really good job.
Get it there. A very
Want
nice
another
spot.
turn? No. Okay. Heel.
Just going to open these two up in the house, hoping to have a double on the next one.
Glenn Howard gets a win over Jason Gunlickson in the direct entry men's trials event.
Good.
It's an important victory and a big bounce back effort from him after suffering a 9-0 loss to Colton Flash last night here.
As soon as I knew I had a piece, I was going for it.
Howard improves to 2-1. Gunlickson drops to 1-2.
Thanks.
They're just going to try to replace the guards.
Room.
Line's close. We've got a curl.
I mean, down 4, you still do
Rochelle's
have to hope
rock.
for a
It's really
miss.
got a curl.
A couple of them at that
Yeah.
point, I'd say,
Okay,
because
Rochelle.
still have to find a way to get 2 more
Hard,
counters
Rochelle.
in there
Hard,
comfortably.
you gotta go.
It's been done before. It's just really tough.
Yep. Good sweeping. Do we dare try?
So far, a well-curled
Don't have
end
to,
from
eh?
Kelsey Rocque and her team from Edmonton.
Good sweeping.
Whoa. Clean. Close. Yes. 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 Get it.
Almost gets
That's
the
okay.
double peel.
So close.
Very close to it.
I think we have
Just
to
a little too thin.
Sorry, Kara.
No,
Looks
That's okay.
like there wasn't much room in between those two rocks as it passed by.
My bad.
So now it looks like this is the point of the end where
think this
Kelsey
is
Rocque
like
needs to make a decision and come into the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
That rock that's tight is also splittable if they need to.
A little more than I wanted.
Hey, line's close.
Danielle Schmiemann throwing her last in the
Got
10th
room.
end.
What turn do you see for the double?
Got some room.
They're both very similar.
Dana's rock.
So I think whatever one you want to throw.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
I mean, I don't mind coming at it this way and keeping
Nice
it shooter.
shot.
Yeah.
Putting that right on the tee
I was
line.
thinking playing it across the top. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay.
Looking to play the
No, I
double
really
here.
didn't.
She could make it by hitting it just high side or by hitting it low side and rolling to the middle. I think they're
Do you guys like
trying
that
to
turn?
go low side roll to the middle. But if
the
it
in.
does hang out on them,
like
they might be able to
Try and make
call
it double.
sweeping and try to go high side instead.
I like this.
Always good to have a couple of options here, and that's exactly what Scheidegger has here on her first stone of this 10th end. Looking for a double. Any way she can get it. One. So gets one out. Very close.
Draw around.
She is sitting second shot, I believe.
I did not set it back.
Looks like to me too,
Yeah.
yes.
It felt like frosty in my
Look at
hand.
this. We hope she rolls out and we split it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
okay. As soon as
Or
it
we
was
split it
tight.
now.
Split it now.
Harder
But
on
she
the
sticks
other
it
double.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
Calling a timeout, try to see what their options are.
Yeah. Like we do this.
Yeah.
She rolls out, then we split it.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
True. Yeah. Okay. Yep, I do. Bump. Right there.
Do you think?
Bump.
Oh, bump. Okay.
Bump. Yeah. I think we want to stick it. Hair more than that. Yeah. More.
So bumper weight. looking to hit. Definitely need to stick this one in and avoid that jam
Yeah, I
on
think so. I'll
that
give you a hair extra.
back yellow stone.
Bump, like 11.
Yeah, she's kind of forced into, I mean, she can either hit this now or she could hit it on her next one, but it is sitting second shot. So in order to count 4, that rock does have to be moved.
Clean. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Dana Ferguson with the clean.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Hits it, gets the roll.
Let's see. Yeah.
That nicely forward weight.
So would a nose hit almost do it here?
A nose hit, yes, would work. They also could play the double, which
that
kind of, I
forward
think
weight
it's
through that other end.
kind of lined up to be a triple.
Okay.
So they have to stick around, but they can roll to the side. If they make the double, it's definitely over.
Clean, just clean.
Yep.
Clean. 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 Clean.
Clean all the way.
Clean. Clean. Clean.
Nice shot.
Good.
Gets the nose.
Thanks.
And that
Good
will
game,
be
guys.
it.
Good luck.
That nose hit
Good game. Good
does
luck.
it.
Atta girl. Good throws.
And with that, score of 5 in the
Little bit
8th,
squirrely,
and
but
really changing the whole composition of this game. Team Casey Scheidegger gets the win over Team Kelsey Rocque here. And that will conclude our afternoon coverage here at the Canadian Curling Trials Direct Entry event. Thank you for joining us. On behalf of Emma Miskew, I'm Kyle Jans. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Get your tickets now at curling.ca.